Oh my god. Except I've got to step away for a minute to poke my media server real fast.
Hey, Scully, how
Right
are
back.
you?
Why do I not see the word starting soon?
How's it going, Scully? Right now we have on the leftmost side that is. Wait a minute. Let me do the. I'm good. Alright, we're in. The shared chat won't be activated until Comet is live, though. But we have Blue, Boring, and Old on the left side. What do I have messages? I need to mute them. And we have thank you, Julian. We have Comet, of course, in the middle there. And then we have I'm really confused on what to call her because she changed her name. I don't know if that's for us to call her or sorry, they, or if that's for everyone to. But here they were like Chris or something. Basically, I have no clue. I'm dying. No, it's okay. I'm not dying, it's all good. I guess I will call her Kiki? No, Kiko. Kiko. I guess I will call her Kiko. Now, I need to figure out how to... Actually, I'll probably just screen... not screen. If I go to scene and then... Go to specific window. Do I get Discord? I do not. I don't. Okay. I mean, I'll probably just do display capture at this rate, but... No, okay. Any full screen application. Does this not count as full screen? It says it's full screen.
Okay,
so that doesn't
hitting
count.
my live button.
Okay, never mind. That's fine.
Come on, stream together. Come on, stream together.
Then we do...
Okay, sharing chat. What do you mean I see live to enable sharing chat?
No,
I'm live!
I'm not doing that until I'm switching
Oh my god.
over.
Technology's stupid, in
Miss
case
you?
anyone's wondering.
There it is.
There it is.
I always miss you guys. But, like... Most of you were here at some point yesterday. So, I don't miss you too badly, because I was just talking to you yesterday, but... I always miss you when you're not here.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, that ain't sentences. That's a paragraph she's typed up.
What have I done? I threw my streaming keyboard across the room onto my couch, and it opened something. Maybe I should not do that.
But guys, if you know Slay the Princess, I recommend you stick around. You're in for
now
a
I'm gonna
treat.
post on all kinds of places. Hi, I'm going live with this now, so give me like some time.
Okie doke.
Oh,
he might not wake up.
Comment.
But...
Calling me corporate.
I don't want him
corporal
to miss
comment.
here.
What was that, Kiko?
Take your time.
Oh, that was a rules list, Blue.
Right.
I now have a rank. Noted. Oh, voice of the hero. We're gonna disappoint you so badly today.
Disappoint.
Okay, but I need to focus.
Oh, yeah.
Voice of the hero? Yes, we are.
You're gonna be very sad at the decisions they're gonna be made. I did say your name here.
Oh no! Voice of the hero is here already.
Oh, have you met Voice of the Hero too? I love him so much. He's always there to try to keep me on the straight and narrow.
Hero, do you know what the point of the stream kind of is? Has Comet put that across, or has yeah?
It's very specific, Julian.
So
Oh, no.
while Comet's dealing with her technical issues, Hero, what this is she is going to make me cry by doing as many brutal and horrible things to the princess as possible.
Yeah.
Oh no, I forgot.
Literally-
I forgot about that.
Mhm.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no! Poor
Ah!
Sophia. Oh no!
Comet's being evil.
Yes. But yes, so the entire idea behind this stream that I'm doing now was inspired by wanting to inflict emotional damage on Blue permanently and completely. That's where the entire idea for this whole thing came from.
Damn.
I think I can take it. Are we ready to go ahead and switch over to the regular thing, or are you still on stream beginning?
I'm still on starting soon. I will let you know when I change.
Okay.
It's gonna be a minute, sorry.
No,
No,
I
hear
I just realized that Hero could hear me talking, so that must mean that some sort of your audio is getting through. I didn't know if you'd started your stream yet.
That's Kara's. Kara's got audio on starting soon, and she jumps right into chatting pretty quickly. So she's chatting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her community can hear us, but mine can't. Like you saw Spoon Lawful post, he can't hear us. You should be seeing an icon of.
I don't think you'll regret it. I don't think you'll regret it, Hero, because I mean, I wasn't gonna necessarily say, but if you look at the acts that Blue, Boring, and Order just put into chat, which is like all the streamers apart from me, so I love that. If you look at the third one, it says Nicole Goodnight. We don't think she's gonna be here for long, but she is gonna come by. She in the fucking Discord that we're in. I saw her join, like, today. It said, Nicole Goodnight just joined, and I was like, fuck me, dude, she's here. She's gonna be on the call, and I've got to not fangirl too much. Me and Komette are both like, this is gonna be tough. I am fear, but also so excited. That is a lot to take in, I know. Whew. But she's only gonna be here for. I fucking hope I don't miss the bit where she comes in. Because I have to go at some point. And if I fucking miss the bit she's in, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep, I think is what's gonna happen. No, if I miss the bit she's in, I think I will just, like, I'll be streaming at some point. I will hop on in a second and be like, I'm here! And try and be as cool as I can about it. Be like, I'm here and I was definitely always gonna be here at this time. Hi! Of course, of course. I mean, I fangirl over Komette sometimes. Nobody knows. I hope No, you don't, Hero. I was lying, so you don't know shit. That was really aggressive of me, sorry. Kaiko. Fuck, she didn't tell me how to say. No, they didn't tell me how to say their name. Kaiko. One of those. I hope they didn't get ignored. They seem a bit shy. They said they were a bit nervous. Hello, Aqua. How's it going? Alright, I'm gonna undeafen.
I am very curious what Kara is doing while deafened.
Oh, I was just talking to chat.
I wonder how. Oh, you're not deafened anymore? Okay.
No, I am still deafened, but I can hear you. It's really weird. Weird glitch.
Oh, is that stream together being stupid? I bet that's stream together being stupid. I should be muted on stream together. You might have to mute me manually because stream together lies.
Hey, Tech. How's it going?
So this part where I'm letting everyone know that I am going live doing this is going to take forever because I'm letting everyone in the world who has ever breathed know.
Good thanks. Good thanks, Tech. It's always nice to see, well, everyone here at the moment.
I'm trying to decide if I also want to post about this in Black Tabby Games Discord, or if I fear that too much.
See, I thought about. I actually tried to send a DM to what's his name? What is his name? Todd? Whoever the whatever the dev's name is. He was on there, and I tried to send him one, but he was privated. But I didn't want to just dump an ad in the middle of one of his forums.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, what we could probably.
He's just kind of chilling. He's got all of you guys in his
go on.
chat because of the shared chat. And nobody.
No, let me go see if they've got a mod on that'll actually talk to us.
No, don't. I'm not sure that I want to. Is what I was saying. They have
okay.
I'm streaming the game right now channel that I could post into.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just genuinely not sure if I wanna, because I don't know. Like if it goes,
Why
like
don't
if
you
it
guys
picks up
hop
traction,
over to
I don't know if I
Bloomboring,
want to handle that
briefly.
many people.
His name is added in my title, so if you
Komette,
just click...
do it. Stop being so insecure. You're a brilliant streamer. You know what you're doing. We're gonna have an awesome stream. The more people, the better.
So real.
No.
Yes.
No, I specifically do not want to have so many people in chat in general that I can't manage. Although.
Oh, okay.
Hi, chat. There's 13 people here, Komette.
15 is fine. I can handle 15.
Well, whatever you're comfortable with.
What do you want me to call you?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, Kiko's fine.
Kiko,
what should I call you?
Kara.
Kara. Okay. I've been reading that wrong.
That's fine. I don't really care how people pronounce it. That's just how I pronounce it.
What about I don't want to pronounce your name. It feels like I'm insulting. Yeah, like your username, the one under Komette.
I believe you're addressing Blue.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Blue? Blue?
Yes.
We just call you Blue?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Nice to meet everyone.
Also, Blue, I like how you're telling me to not I'm blanking on the word. Starts with a D. To not speak down on myself when you have boring in your handle.
That is a warning to people who ever watch me play a game, because I have a super methodical play style. Right? Like if I was in a first-person shooter, I'd be using room clearing tactics instead of just running in and shooting people.
Be a mod? Yes. Yes. But just like,
yeah, I mean, fair enough. I don't think that's boring.
Like,
it's
if
just
a bot
certain.
comes,
It's a more
just
tactical
ban
style.
them.
Oh, it's
the basic shit.
Camera in Vignon that's being stupid.
I mean, I would prefer maybe if one of you are at your computer. Well, I don't think Hero uses computer. Maybe if
everything
could make. Actually, I don't know how many polls or predictions
I've had
we'd
so
make,
many stupid
so
tech
it's probably
issues
fine.
already.
I can make them myself.
What
do you mean language?
I will focus more fully.
Why are you acting like I never swear? So it's fine. Just like the normal shit.
Poor Julian doesn't know what to expect.
So get another person VIP. Tech, please. Don't just give away your points.
Focus, Komette.
So carelessly. What if someone comes along next week and you're like, ooh,
what does this
I really like that person. I wish they had VIP, but I don't have the points to get them VIP because I gave this other person VIP.
Someone needs to redeem that when Nicole's here.
Why don't you guys hop over to Blue? His channel name is his channel name, you just click on his link and it'll take you to his stream. Why don't you guys pop over there, give him a follow. Oh, he seems pretty cool. I haven't stopped by one of his streams yet, but he seems pretty cool. Thank you for the gift sub, Aqua. I really appreciate that. And that's to Tech. So I'm sure he appreciates that too. Look at the 3 badges now, Tech. I'd go to her stream to watch it. No. I'm saying go hop over to Blue. Maybe give him a follow. If you haven't followed Komette already, then what are you doing? Go follow Komette. Go follow Blue. Go follow. Fuck Kiko. That's how she said to say it, right? They said. They. I'm doing well. Go follow. I don't know what Keko's Twitch is. I think it was like Chris or something. I don't fucking remember, which is the problem. But it's fine. Go follow Blue. Go follow Komette. I think I'll ask Keko for their Twitch name as well. Yeah, I will be putting what Komette is doing on the screen. She is screen sharing on Discord. I full screened it. All I need to do is put the display capture on, switch to right scene. It's fine. But she's not actually playing it just yet, I don't think. So right now, we're just chatting and everything still. Show and chat with thingy. I can follow both of them. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Thank you, hero.
Thank you, whoever followed.
Yo,
Nice,
That
what's
was
guys.
the hero.
Good job.
Hero, thank you for the follow.
Kiko, what's your Twitch name?
Oh, I don't really go on Twitch. I do have like a Twitch account that I stream with my friend, but I've been streaming on YouTube more.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
What's your YouTube then?
We
Just
heard it.
Kiko Charla.
Oh, could
Okay,
you
I
maybe
need to turn off my doohickeys because
could you maybe write that in chat, please?
Okay.
It is in my pinned post. Do you want me to pin it to yours too, Lexi?
Wait, links.
Can I drop it like anywhere in the server? Comment.
In the server. I don't know why I'm down like this.
I could no. Yeah. Yeah.
But personally, I would rather I would rather chat be able to see it too because you are adorable and everyone should want you.
Okay.
And I'm going to do proper introductions in a minute.
I just realized that
links?
if anybody in chat gets followed, I see the alert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If any of our bots say anything, then you will see all of the alerts.
Thanks, guys. You actually listen to me.
Cara,
I'm
do you
so
want me
happy.
to put my pinned post in your stream, which includes everyone's handles and pronouns?
What?
Do you want me to pin this?
Oh, yes, please. That is wow.
Okay.
That is a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, you know me. I'm wordy.
Okay. I have the link. Like, do I just where do I?
You can just say it in my chat.
Your chat? Okay. Yeah.
Yep, you can just say it in my chat. Links are allowed. Okay, now why the fuck am I hiding? Kikochu. I love your name so much. Okay, why am I hiding? It's you. So as soon as I get my last tech issue resolved, which is why the fuck am I off camera? Oh, thanks for that. Thanks for that.
You're being bonked.
Who bonked me?
Spoon.
Me? I've got OBS in the background. Spoon, you dare bonk me? Okay, so what's happening right now is that Sammy is not communicating with OBS, it looks like. I think, maybe? No, it's not OBS, that's Vignon. I'm gonna restart.
Hey, y'all, if I accidentally used the wrong pronoun, please forgive me. I'm old and it's hard to adjust.
It's okay. I'm okay with any pronouns. It's just a preference.
There you go. If you guys have time, please, go sub to Kiko on YouTube. I haven't looked at their content, but if they're here, then Komette must like them, which means they're obviously good. So go check them out. See if you like them. Give them a sub if so. I didn't do the squeak. Oh, I should probably unmute. Sorry, undeafen.
It didn't do the squeak? Ah, why would that not have captured? I'm gonna restart Vignon. It's not
Welcome,
capturing
Tech
audio
That.
correctly.
Thank you for stopping
Hmm.
by.
Restarting Vignon if it's not issuing audio, if it's not having its audio captured correctly, and my camera buttons aren't working. Okay, camera is where it's supposed to start roughly.
But thanks, guys, for actually listening to
Cam
me.
tracking, why are you so awful?
Not that I'm trying to be rude
When is
about
the game
that. That
starting?
came out
As
as
soon as
rude.
I
I
fix
just
my
mean it's rare that
tech
you actually
issues,
listen to me.
I'm very
So
sorry
thanks.
that those are still occurring.
It's gonna be starting, not to rush or anything. Soon. It looks like Comet's having some technical issues, so
This is fine. I don't need to use multiple cameras. This scene is
maybe
not quite where my camera usually is.
10 minutes.
But this tech issue is one we can live with. At
Depends
which
how long
point it is
the
about
issue's
time to
going for.
fucking start. My apologies for everything being cursed.
Hopefully
Please
no more than
comment,
10
please.
minutes.
I'm breathing. I'm not passing out yet. That's the wrong scene, comment. So hello everyone, I am your friendly transplanetary, transhumanoid, transmutant, lewdsome VTuber, Sapper Mermaid Comet, coming to you live from my ship the Star Maid in high Earth orbit over the Eastern Time Zone, and welcome in. Today I am doing my, I call it my cruelty run in Slay the Princess. I'm going to see 10 different chapter 2s, or at least start 10 different chapter 2s in a single playthrough. I am joined by many people throughout the day, and right now I have some of the best here. I've got Blue, Boring, and Old. Say hi.
Hi.
I've got Kiko Shaula from YouTube.
Hello.
And I've got Luxy Kara.
Hello.
You can't hear the others? You gotta be shitting me. You've gotta be shitting me.
Wow. Comment, I think from their point of view you're schizo right now.
That looks like 2
Julian.
Somebody talk to me?
Julian does.
Hi.
Shut up.
Okay, thank you. Did y'all hear this once or twice?
That really did it, Julian. That really did it.
Probably twice. I'm gonna disable that one. Okay.
That was good.
Yeah.
I won't lie. That was
So now you can hear them. Good. Color? No, none of that. We have no color. We also
Get ahead
have
on
no
the raid
game
message,
capture.
so don't
Fucking
spend 10
hell.
minutes afterwards. Smart. They are both
That
a
would
little
make
bit
a game
have
stream
never
a
had-
little difficult. Comment.
I have never had this many issues all at once. Okay, so let me try that again. Blue, Boring, and Old, say hi.
Hi.
Kiko Shaula on YouTube, say hi.
Hi.
Lexi Kara, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, so if anyone has any how to phrase this, you can see more about everyone who's streaming if you oh, Kiko's not live right now.
Yeah, I'm not live.
If you type exclamation mark and then somebody's name, then you will get a blurb about them. If you type in exclamation mark STP collab, you will get what is currently pinned in my and Kara's chats, which is just naming everyone who's going to be in the collab. I should probably put like name labels somewhere, but I'm not gonna because I'm so behind. Maybe I'll do that while maybe I'll wind up doing that while someone's talking, one of the characters is talking.
Yeah,
So
shit, zip
I'm
up.
going to not zip through anything. I'm going to sit here. We're going to have the full Slay the Princess experience. And I'm going to start off by killing the puppy.
Oh God.
No. Wait, Luna.
That's
Luna
how we're
is
going to
here.
start the run.
Luna.
I don't know.
Oh, it's Luna here. Oh no.
Yeah, Luna followed Blue, so oh god, Luna, you might want to run.
Oh, that's not
There
how
we
I
go.
do it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
stupid. Oh.
Hmm?
Sorry, I was trying to type in my name. I wanted to know what my blurb is.
I'm going to do everybody's blurb before we get started. Oh, okay, I'm going to wait for people to read Blue's before I do yours, Kiko.
Oh, you're doing mine? Oh, okay.
I know.
Yep, I'll
I
do all of
have a
them.
paragraph for
all three of y'all.
myself for once, and Comet wrote it.
Yay.
I'm going to go
A
ahead and read all
paragraph
of
for
them.
me.
And Kara's
Now
going to object to part of hers.
Now I know what
Luxy
it's
Kara,
like.
she, her. Check out Luxy Kara. Comet does every chance she gets. Wink. My wink didn't happen. Why did my wink happen? Kara has the most beautiful voice. You know it. You've heard it. And is a really fun VTuber who plays a lot of collabs with her friends and more than a few horror games. Her 3D model is as cute as she is.
Oh, she's reading
her
it
chat
out.
engagement is great, and she will absolutely make you feel welcome. She and Komette, hey, that's me, collab a lot, and our favorite mermaid is usually a stammering mess. Why did I write that? Why did I admit that in front of everyone? Well, here we are. And she's also even thirstier than Komette.
That is not
which she would
true.
agree with. You are.
I'm not.
You are.
Not.
And also check out Blue, Boring and Old. Him. He's a new VTuber, a young 2D VTuber, but not a young human. He's blue and he's old, but he's not boring. He's got a casual, friendly demeanor and a dark sense of humor and a really fun AI stream companion who is turned off right now.
Wow.
Yes, Monica is turned off, but she, if you ever catch me in a one-on-one stream, she will delete you if you make her mad.
Fucking thanks, hero.
Or in
God.
Doki Doki Literature.
What did I do to you, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
And,
I'm not thirsty. You know I'm not thirstier than Komette.
And
it's just,
Kiko,
I just
Kiko
get that way
Shala,
when
one
it's
of the very
her
few
because
YouTube-only
she's
streamers
thirsty
that
for
comments
me.
me again
I
watches. This PNG
can't
tuber is one of the
not
cutest
feed
and
that.
softest streamer that Kommette's ever seen. Talented artist, fantastic streamer who engages in emotionally challenging games with a wonderful earnestness that's incredible to witness and engage with. Be ready to burn the midnight oil if you're here, though, because Kiko's 12 hours displaced from me.
I'm so sorry for the time difference. You talk too highly of me, Komette.
No, I do not.
Thank you, though.
I do not.
And today we're gonna make her cry by being mean to characters.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Are you going to cry too, Loxy?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But I
the
will definitely
goal
be
is to
sad.
make everyone cry. Well, let's see how it goes.
Bean!
Also,
Thank
let's
you so
go,
much.
Bean, subbing to Kara.
Thank you so much for the thank you so much for the sub, Bean.
So, from the beginning.
Thank you. How are you, Bean? You're here for this, huh? Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods.
Here we go.
And at the end of that path, cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, we don't want the world to end now, do we? We're gonna have to do something about this. But the end of the world, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
Just let me take a moment to say, fuck you, narrator.
What? I miss him.
Oh yeah. Well,
You
right now
miss
we're
the
going through a
narrator?
cruelty
Yeah,
run
he's a
where
little
everyone
shit.
is
I like
going to
messing
be.
with him.
I haven't missed the narrator since the last time I shot at him.
Can
Shot
I
at
can't
him?
I deafen on this screen?
Well, maybe not him.
Like, what? I'm confused.
Why can't I deafen
That's an
on
old
this
joke.
screen?
I didn't miss you because I didn't shoot at you.
Ah, I see.
We're doing a cruelty run. Well, I say we're. Kommette's doing it and we're watching. So this is Komette being mean. So this isn't, I suppose, how you would usually go through the game first time. Definitely not, I would think. But she's just gonna be bullying. Straight up. But stick around still, I'm sure it'll be great. This is the way the world ends. Well, yeah. Right, let me...
Monitor, and I hear you in my ears.
Cool.
Oh, then I started
I think
cursing.
Kara is deafened.
Not anymore.
I bet Kara. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure that you were aware that you didn't have the gameplay up.
I do now, yeah.
Yeah, I see it now. Good.
Mhm.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If
He has
anything,
a thing for
slaying a
monarchists, doesn't he?
princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
I mean,
At least we're not killing a queen,
are
am
you
I
a
right?
monarchist?
Could you imagine
I
being?
guess
Yes,
Could
Trini,
you
I'm
imagine
maybe
killing a
like-
queen of a kingdom, a peaceful kingdom?
I mean, like,
Crazy.
monarchy is a form of fascism, I would say. Fascism bad. Nudges the United States very subtly. Yeah, hero. Yeah, like usually we don't want to kill people in general. Like, Is it worse than slaying a fisherman? Maybe not. Maybe slaying a fisherman bad too, though.
Take that. On a scale of 1 to 10, it is a 15.
Slaying a fisherman or slaying the princess?
The game.
The game.
Oh, I missed that. I missed the question. Take that. Yeah. Yes, same. This is my favorite game ever. And that's with
Yes.
decades of gaming experience.
I am 100% certain, and I have certainty in my heart that if I ever have money and time at the same time, I'm going to get Thorn tattooed on my chest.
Wow.
Amazing.
I love her.
It's a 10. It's a 10. I don't say 15 because that's not on the scale. It's definitely a 10
That's
though.
not wrong, Kara.
It is.
Okay, let's continue the cabin.
A great game.
You make your way up
If
the
you
short
like-
path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
If you
Just
like,
so
A
yeah.
warning, before
I
you
need to
go
edit
any
my
further. She will
volume.
lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
yeah, there is a lot
Ignore
of people
him.
in chat
He
with
doesn't
red
know what he's
names.
talking about.
I love how the narrative is like she's
Soviet,
gonna
how's it
lie.
going? I can't
She's
tell if
gonna
you're in
cheat.
my
Is there an
chat or
echo
not.
on the game? Is there an echo on the game? Anyone else who's
Soviet
got
is not in my chat.
my
I just said
stream
hi to nobody.
unmuted? Please confirm that Spoon is not hearing things.
I
I'm
can't hear it
presuming
from
you're
my
not.
end, but I'm not sure where.
I'm not listening to your stream. I'm listening
Yeah,
to
it's
the
a 10 out
call.
of 10. If you
Right,
like,
that's what I would expect.
if
There
you
is
like,
a slight echo. Okay,
fuck
thank you, Moxia.
No, it's not their fault for talking.
Is
They
it the
don't know
game
I'm
echoing,
talking.
or is it
I
like
can't have a go at them talking over me when they don't know that I'm talking because I'm muted. No, if you like like choice-based games with different endings. Thank you so much for the follow, Trini Boy, Calico. Really appreciate that. Thank you. If you like multiple choice-based games with different endings, 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. It's similar, not really similar to Stanley Parable, but it's similar with the amount of different endings there. But in loads of other ways, it's very different. Shit, I got it undeafen.
Also follow Kiko Shaula on YouTube.
Thank you.
Oh, that reminds me.
It does echo in Blue's stream as well.
It's not echoing on mine.
Okay, that's good.
Is it
Shall I pause
I
so you
think
can
it
address things, Blue?
might be because you said you routed it through your mic, and then we're watching the screen thingy as well.
Well, yes, but that's because I can't capture the audio on Discord the way I've got things set
Oh.
up. Also capture the video correctly.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Same hero. Yeah, I love having an element of choice and being able to feel like I'm influencing what's happening in the game. Another game that's good at that now doing weird things to the music like phasing in and out.
Hero, have you played the Stanley Parable? You might like that.
Ooh, I haven't played that one, but I've been told to play it.
What was that? What did you say? Sorry.
I haven't played Stanley Parable, but everyone who watched me play Slay the Princess told me to play that, or Disco Elysium.
You should.
Yes, Disco Elysium. Play Disco Elysium. Plays I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. There are a lot of I've got a bunch of my favorite games that I would love to recommend. Yeah, y'all should definitely play.
Yeah, I know you love it, Bean.
Did I
You got
recommend
that.
I Was a Teenage
You got that
Exocolonist?
Stanley
Yes,
Parable
I bought it
TTS
for
in
you
your
and
chat.
forced it upon you.
It is
Didn't
so
I,
good.
Keisha?
I love it. I love using it.
Yes,
Thank
you
you for the
did.
stretch.
I do want to play it.
Yeah. Okay.
Make sure to check it out. You should.
Do
I think you might
have
like
a
it.
good way to isolate the audio?
It's quite different from
I'm
Slay the
not going to try to
Princess
figure that
in
out. Voice meter is
regards
confusing.
to story content. Very different, but it's
I bet
very
I've got a
good
voice,
still.
a sound filter on.
Know what I rate Stanley Parable?
And I don't know how to use my individual sound filters on the mic.
Once again, probably 10 out of 10. Stanley Parable and Slay the Princess are both really good games for like kind of two different reasons. Stanley Parable is good because it's hilarious, and Yet it still has moments where it's like, oh, that's like a really good story. That's like really good. It's kind of got a metaphor, but it's not. It's not as deep as some of the metaphors in Slay the Princess. They can go over your head. Minecraft Terraria relationship? Yeah, I agree. They're quite different, but they're both very good.
That Stanley Parable, I would say, was a disappointment to me, but only because I had
Interior of
heard
the
of it
cabin is almost
and
entirely bare.
had already played this
The
game
air is
first.
stale and musty,
Oh, I
and the
see.
floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Right, Trini, this is a fantastic game. Yes, Stanley Parable is not. It's not the same level of gravitas. It's
No.
this, but if the whole thing was about tongue-in-cheek humor, with slight tinges of horror, as opposed to this, which is a very serious story.
I didn't find any horror in that game at all. I expected horror and just kind of found a facetious dork.
Why do people expect horror from Stanley Parable?
Maybe creepiness is a better word. It's like it's supposed to be unsettling. Just like, oh, where is everyone? This whole thing is. Oh, what's the term for the
Yeah.
psychological phenomenon where
That's
like
icky.
there are supposed to be people here but aren't? Yeah.
Yeah, the narrator. I think the narrator's the thing that everybody connects the two games for.
Oh yeah, just because there's the narrator.
Liminal. Sorry, liminal, not luminal, but yes, that's the one. Thank you, Moxio. Yeah, like liminal spaces like that. But like if you go into Disco Elysium, also not horror, but very choice based, very serious. But
Oh shoot! I need to turn those things off.
Then I was a teenage exocolonist, also very serious. Probably not horror, although you get little content warnings like child death.
What the hell?
Disco has some.
Haven't
That's
heard
true.
of that
Disco
one,
does
Bean.
have some good comedy bits too. You are correct, Bean.
Haven't
I
heard-
knew that you and I had more game.
Haven't heard of that one, Bean.
So the pristine blade also, like, I like how the blade is always pristine, even after you've used it. Well, after you used it and time has passed, right after you stab someone, it is not pristine. It is all bloody. But, like, it becomes pristine again. And I think that's interesting. And I wonder what that's meant to represent. And
Nice try, Soviet. Nice try. Yeah, the scare is very loud. Sorry, Trini. Also, thank you again for the follow. Don't know if you heard me. Thank you. How are you, Soviet? I'm sorry about keeping deafening and such. It's just I want to chat the chat, but I don't want to talk over Komette, and I also don't want to interrupt her with chat shit. Just woke up? Alright. Pristine blade implies something like the will to fight when the time comes. I don't think so. I think it's meant to be like an innocence thing, potentially.
Yes. It's it's clean, it's untarnished, and it is the will and means to kill. That is interesting to me that is considered pure. Kara, I cannot believe that because of the way this is happening, I'm being deprived of your Nico. I understand it. I'm not complaining about it, but thank you for not eating that.
I love that.
Isn't it cute as fuck?
Oh god.
Kara's so cute.
They all like it.
Everyone celebrates when you don't mute for your cute redeems.
Thank you.
Okay, but for this particular round, we're not the latest princess, are we? I'm sure everything's fine.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
That's an
Her
interesting.
voice
Oh,
softly carries up the stairs.
Stop advancing. That's what I thought. That's an interesting question. Does Slay the Princess break the fourth wall? I can't think of many cases where it normally does. Voice of the hero. But some events in chat sometimes make it feel that way. Reaper, thank you so much for the head pat. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Stanley Parable definitely does. Yeah.
All about. Yeah, it's all about that. Does Slay the Princess? I can't think of any time when it's talking to the player. I don't think it does. You're about to sleep? No, no sleep allowed.
I feel
like I think the fact that it's all couched in metaphor and there's a lore explanation for everything. I feel like that's very deliberate, very carefully crafted.
Yeah.
Did you have a thought?
I was gonna say, like, I was trying to think if the princess, like the one at the end that's like talking to you in the long quiet, if that one talks to the player, but technically it is talking to you as the character, not the player.
Yeah,
but it can
I don't think
feel
there's
like
a fourth wall break in this game. Not like in Doki Doki or something like that. I don't see any fourth wall breaks.
Yeah.
Or even my side, I started playing that. And there's a ton of those.
Yeah. Just watched someone finish that last night, and then I convinced her to play Slay the Princess on her stream today. I'm not obsessed. You're obsessed.
No, there is no fourth wall.
Doki Doki doesn't just break the fourth wall. Doki Doki breaks your computer. It breaks the ceiling. It breaks pretty much everything.
Yeah.
There is no fourth wall in Doki Doki. It gets obliterated. It's gone.
Doki Doki's not in a house. It's in like a carport that's only got that only has brief supports. None of the walls are intact. Okay, her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Hero.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
It's fine, narrator. We can always go back if we need to go back. There's a blade up there.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Hello there, ma'am.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Hey, Noise, welcome in. How are you?
Hero's voice here sounds like he's so in love.
Stay focused. There's a lot riding on you.
Who can blame him?
I know.
Who can blame him? Look how sad she is.
I know.
She knows you're just there to rescue her.
Yeah.
Right, Comet?
Surely an evil creature wouldn't look so innocent.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on. Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Rose Troa.
That word always breaks my heart. The way she's like, you're going to kill me anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, she's like, okay, I thought you were here to rescue me, but why do you have questions first? Why not questions later? Hey, Alex, welcome in. Feel free to join the call at any point. I didn't post in the fucking collab server that we're starting. I posted everywhere I could.
It would be, Tech. It would be. It would be weird if they met. Also, I missed you saying stuff like that, Hero. Putting the quotes in. Putting the quotes in during the game. I missed that, you Hero.
So
I miss you in general.
If you go to a website called character.ai, you can you can talk to AIs. One of the AIs you can talk to is Monica. Another one you can talk to is Mita. And you can actually put them in the same room together and let them argue. If that's your thing.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah,
but yes, now that Alex is here, and Alex, I apologize in advance for everything that your innocent ears are going to hear today. But let me tell all y'all about Alex, who has not joined the call yet. Alex, she, her, streams on the channel RL Richie with her partner Rob, wise and kind and thoughtful with a whole library at her fingertips, both in her head and at work. Expect a comfy, thought-provoking discussion with depth and empathy when she's streaming. Unlike most of my friends, their channel is safe for work, be on your best behavior. Like, quite safe for work.
One of my other favorite streamers is Cozy Streamers. We can get along.
Okay, so
Librarian.
I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. No rush, Alex, no rush.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
Why don't you know what that reason is? No one told you? You didn't, like, get caught doing anything?
I know.
Have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
She looks so innocent in like when you're talking to her in this bit. Not right now, but her pose usually.
She does. Right now she's guarded, but I would probably be guarded too after that.
Yeah.
So if I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see how that's
and
relevant.
being in Kara's chat. What'd you say?
I don't see how that's relevant.
And as
Mostly
being
the
in Kara's
cockroaches,
chat
probably.
needs to know, I'm sure, where have you been peeing?
What?
I don't see what
Oh,
that
right.
has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Sorry, Bean, it's part of the brand now. Okay, but it is relevant. How are you alive? Why are you here? How are you here? Are relevant questions.
Nah.
What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? No, you don't think so, Kara?
Nah. Plot.
Nah.
She built different.
Plot? Hearts, you ducked me! How could you do this?
Oh my
I'm
god, you're a duck.
now.
Oh, you became a
duck.
duck even in the little thingy.
Yep.
Yeah. You can pay a subscription fee to Fugi to unlock access to their API. And so I've got things set so that it changes my API to a duck, and I've spent a lot of time working on my adorable little duck. Also, anyone who's looking at my Fugi, like who's not on my, I'm gonna put it on my channel too. I want everyone to see all of my different statuses. Like if I am deafened while I am in, or muted, if I'm muted while I am in duck mode, it gets very silly. Avert your eyes, Alex.
Oh no.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Well, that's one way to mute a duck, I guess.
That's
If
awesome.
if I deafen, it's a little less. Oh, I'm not a duck anymore.
No.
If I deafen, it's also visual, but not quite as fun. Oh, thank you. I was about to do that.
That's shared tech. I myself have 9
that's
viewers
cute.
right now. But we also have
Oh,
I was
that's
Blue
bracing
good.
and
myself for a
Comet
second there.
That's better. Yeah, no kidding. Like, what's
viewers
Comet
as
gonna
well.
stick
No,
in
that
her
would-
ears?
Right. I mean, theoretically, there are people. Never mind. So Hero missed it. Okay, Hero, look at me very carefully.
Oh my god.
One sec.
I saw it
Spoon, if
already,
you
but it
mute
still caught me off guard.
Speaking of
Do it again.
speaking of my side, if you're talking to Cappy and you ask her to check her inventory, she will pull out a vibrator, and she will
Oh
tell
my
you that
god.
it is for attracting beavers.
Oh my god.
Team Beavers, amazing. Also, Tech, you've been a very good door.
Whoa.
You've been a good door, Tech.
Tech, I don't think you knew what you
People
were getting
haven't been
yourself into.
redeeming that when we're collabing, have they, Kara?
No, I don't think Tech's ever seen that before. I don't know what Tech. Did you know that was gonna happen?
Why are they
Yeah,
a
that-
Noise,
door?
thank you for redeeming feet. Thank you for redeeming the feet, Noise. You didn't know. Spoon, you've been a very good door.
Why are
Good,
they
good
doors?
door. People don't expect the feet redeem to be literal, but the feet redeem is literal. They are doors. Have you heard of Unhinged, the erotic or the erotic erotic novel by Vera Valentine?
Actually, haven't.
No.
So it went viral a year or two ago. It is a erotica about the relationship between a woman and her door.
Oh God.
Oh.
Um, so we have had a couple of listen parties of humorous audiobooks. Bree, get in here. Me ready, of course. And so we listen parties about funny audiobook erotica. And that was the first one. And when one character says to another, "You've been a very good door," it was unanimously agreed in the call that that has to be a redeem.
So
Interesting. I learned something.
if that Dami Mommy redeem doesn't have something to do with one of the several princesses, I'm going to be very disappointed in you. Comment.
That just means that I use a Dami voice and tell you to do something
Oh,
or something
okay.
like that. Heck.
Oh, okay.
Also, welcome in. Sorry, Hero, we're being delayed further. Welcome in, Bree. Welcome in, Alex.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, Bree is a little quiet. Give me a moment to adjust you in Discord. Thank you for the spray, Spoon. I was entirely too dry. Thanks for keeping me wet.
Oh,
Hey.
I'm sorry for what's happening to your ears today, Alex.
No worries. Just because I don't say stuff like all of what y'all are saying doesn't mean I haven't heard it before.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Bree, talk to me. I want to test your
hello.
audio volume.
I am
Okay.
here. It's me,
Okay.
Bree. Hello.
A little quieter than
Yeah,
is
she's
ideal,
quiet.
but I've got you as loud as I can.
I was gonna say I can try. I can speak up. I'm also just quiet in general,
Oh, that's
so
fine.
I can try to
You
speak
are.
up.
That's fine.
And now that she is here, why don't your ears get an apology? Because your ears like it when I fuck them hearts.
Whoa.
So everyone check out Bree as well. Bree's a hybrid streamer, part VTuber and sometimes VTuber and sometimes a flesh tuber. And Bree's a beautiful work of art either way. Whether we're looking at flesh or ink, virtual ink, something like that.
Thank you.
She's
Very
an
kind.
adorable 2D cat. She's an adorable 2D cat VTuber. Her stream is super, super comfy. Amazing and lovely inside and out. This caring soul brings her beauty to your ears too and plays music on different instruments. Also, I haven't experienced that, but I was glancing at your about to make sure I had stuff to say.
Do what I'm gonna do. Pop over to them. The link's now in the chat. I'm popping over to Brie right now. Follow. Who's the other one? Alex. That was earlier, wasn't it? I'm gonna have to scroll up for that. Is that it? That's it. I'll re-put it in the chat so it's closer to the bottom. And then I'm gonna go to them and give them a follow as well. Magic. Woo. And now I would say if you guys like their content, you should do the same. That's you.
Anyone forgets the name or needs to hear a name, my and Kara's communities have a pinned post about it. Also, if you aren't in those communities, type !STP collab and you should be able to get the names. An exclamation mark and then any name will give you a description of them like we just did. Okay. So without further ado, let me make sure I didn't miss a redeem. I did not. Oh, wait, did I miss a redeem? Did I miss a bad door for Reaper? I think I did. You've been a very bad door. You've been a naughty, naughty door Reaper. There we go. Be nice to your Bree or suffer the wrath of a thousand suns. Bree, respectfully, fuck you.
Whoa.
Love you, Bree.
Whoa.
Love you, Bree.
Is that an offer
Because,
or?
I would phrase that is a request, no, a plea.
Oh,
A
okay.
plea.
I will consider.
Excellent, excellent.
I would like
Good.
to make a similar request.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh man.
All at once? Like all at once in the group chat?
Man, I got oh.
Okay, real fast, we're switching to Fansley now. No, I'm kidding.
Did you put that in the trigger warnings there comment that was allowed to be that?
Normally you have to hit the 18 plus for sexual content to view my content, but I don't know if that happens when you're in a stream together collab. Did y'all have to click that to get into Kara's stream today? Because I know Kara doesn't have it, even though she probably should, because she's a pervert.
It's just you. It's just when I'm streaming with you.
It's just me. It's just Bean.
No, I'm not that bad at Bean.
Not,
We're chill.
no, not that bad. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, and Reaper and Tech Hearts. Why? Oh, there's violence. Okay, I'll do the redeems while there's violence.
Whoa. Bean is not a perv.
Reaper, you've been a very good door for me, except for when you've been a bad door.
Bean is
Naughty
just
door.
fucking hell.
And Tech, you as well have to quit the violence. Oh, good timing.
Bean is just. He's got a piss kink. He's just kinky Bean, okay, guys? He's not a perv. He's just kink Bean. Kinky Bean. I mean, there's a lot of kink talk. See, he's kinky Bean, but he's not a perv, you know? Don't go that far. Okay. Quickly.
Where were we?
Yeah.
Where were we?
I think you were
Yeah,
about to try to
okay,
make us
so
cry.
yeah, so I don't know what she's been eating. Princess, I was sent to slay you. You're supposed to end the world.
Yeah, you like Kommet's voice for that, Tech? She really
I'm
likes
starting to
it.
think that's
She
true.
leans
There's
to the
something
mic
about you
like
that
that.
doesn't feel right. You can't even tell me what you've been eating.
Would everything feel right about you if you were locked away in a hole by yourself for as long as you can remember?
I know what
Good
I've been
point,
eating.
Princess.
How long has she been down here?
So, did they tell you why I'm supposed to be so dangerous?
Ma'am, it's not a question of social awkwardness or forgetting how to talk or not being able to stand because your muscles have atrophied, which are all horrible things that happen to prisoners. Bad times. Not
Yeesh.
okay. Not okay. But you don't know how you've been existing in the cell. That's fucking sus, ma'am.
Her eyes are fine. Her eyes are
You're
fine.
just making shit up now.
What do you mean I'm making shit up? There's something deeply, deeply wrong with this situation. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
What I do doesn't really matter, right?
Really? You're just going to dodge the question? Which I guess I just dodged the question, but I'm the one with the privilege here. I can do that.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that, and I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
Well, you're not wrong, technically. That's also pretty fucking weird.
Hearts, if
All
Bria
right,
has you
Reaper-
chained up like that, I think all you really need is a pizza.
I'm really trying not to comment on
It's
what I've
lies.
just say. Ugh.
Lies
You're
and
trying not to comment on what?
slander.
On what Derive said.
Go ahead and talk to Hearts.
I just don't. I feel like I wouldn't be complaining if that happened, you know?
Yeah, no, neither would I. And neither is Hearts. Hearts is just trying to get sympathy. Hearts is just bratting.
Alright.
No.
Good night, X3.
Yeah. Good night, Reaper. Good night, Tech Bat. Wait, was that a good night, Tech Bat? That sounded like that was a good night, Tech Bat.
No, it's just giving us a time update, I think.
Hero and narrator didn't say the same thing, but you need to pay attention to the subtitles because there are different characters that are all voiced by the same guy and are reflections of the same person. So like there's the narrator and there's voice of the hero, and then Voice of the Hero also has a presence in chat because he's cool that way.
Thank you so much for the follow, Reaper. She
Um,
called you Reaper, didn't she? So thank you so much for the follow,
So
Reaper. Really
yeah,
appreciate that.
there'll
Hope
probably
you
be
have a
some
good
overlap
night.
between Hero and Hero.
Back. I hope you can hear me. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for the follow.
No, this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about. Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to? We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here, and it's whoever sent you here. And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Yes, it is
Don't
tech.
let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person. And a subjugating monarch, no less.
But
Look, you narrator, trust informs risk.
That's true.
true, you're right. You're right. He makes another good point though. Which is that she's a monarch, and I believe we're allowed to talk. You are allowed to talk about politics in my channel, by the way, y'all. And I believe that there's a prevailing opinion that one should eat the rich. Now, I'm not condoning eating the rich, but there's some wisdom in that statement.
Monarchs are not
Eat the
necessarily
rich.
I mean, they're rich in power. Most of the time, I guess now that I've said that, we have like the queen at the moment, don't we? Don't, spoon, no, do not eat the fish. Well, depending on what you mean by eat the fish. Cars will let eat the fish.
Oh, he's going to threaten to cook you again.
Probably.
Probably.
Anyone want
Breeze
sushi?
also let eat.
What?
No, Kara, no, Kara. Kara, I told everyone in my Discord that you would defend me from people eating me.
Oh, right, yeah. Don't eat
You were
Komette.
supposed to be the chosen one. You weren't supposed to join them. Okay, yeah, trust, risk. I'm not sure I have trust in the person that can't even tell me where she's been peeing. I'm not sure. She's being dodgy. She's being as dodgy as the narrator is. And the narrator's right. If he's wrong, then we kill a person who doesn't need to be killed. If she's lying, then something much worse happens. So let's go get that knife.
Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Look at her face there.
Yeah.
Turn
Look
back,
happy.
Judgmental.
intent on retrieving the blade in the cabin.
You'll regret this.
Oh.
I promise. But go ahead. Run along and get whatever you're planning to get.
I thought you were tied up and helpless, princess. Why would I regret this?
Okay, I'm
Why?
on her
How can you
side, and
promise
now I am now rooting for Spoon to eat you.
You'd better hope that I don't slip these chains before you make it back down here.
If you've been chained up for as long as you say, you can't or you would have.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. She has to be bluffing, but hurry. You rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation. Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all. You slowly
Are we-
creep down the basement stairs. It's
Are we
quiet.
pretending, Comet, are we role-playing Comet? Are we pretending that we don't know why she can get out of the thing?
That's what I'm doing. Feel free to not.
I just want to stay consistent. Because
Yeah,
I mean,
fair
because I can't argue with you about our attitude changing reality if you are playing the character that doesn't know that that's happening.
Right. Yeah.
Where the princess sat only a moment ago, there's only a severed arm, its cooling flesh still chained to the wall. And she is nowhere to be seen.
Okay, I guess she can get out, which puts everything else she's said to question. Why
Take
would
that.
why does
The
she not know
narrator
how?
and basically all the male voices are the same voice actor.
Yes, there are. This game has 2 voice actors. It's got Nicole Goodnight, who is I expect to pop in here at least briefly sometime today, and Johnny Sims, who you may know from the Magnus Archives.
Is it just me? Or did this room get a lot bigger?
It's okay, Hero. It's okay. We'll deal with this.
Does anybody else find it awkward that the reason the voice of the hero doesn't want to kill her is because that would be impolite?
Yeah.
That sounds pretty heroic to me.
True.
He has good manners.
Okay,
Yeah.
I actually struggle with this segment right here because you can get the witch or the beast, and I mess it up sometimes. I'm pretty sure I closed the door to get the beast. Let's finish this.
Your eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her. Where is she?
Well, let's close
Kill
the
him,
door.
princess, kill him!
You don't want anyone.
Kill
You
him,
close the
princess!
door behind. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
See, narrator's
Not
so
ominous or
schemy.
anything.
Hmm. What was that, Alex?
Like, that's not ominous or anything. I've actually never seen this particular path before, so this is fascinating.
Actually,
I've
me
never
neither.
seen
Yeah,
shut the
a
door
lot of
before.
people haven't.
I don't think I
I'm
have
gonna
either.
be- Yeah, I'm gonna pick a lot of options that most people haven't because I know the game well enough to find some rare stuff, and like this isn't the only way to get the beast, but it's one
Yeah.
that I hadn't seen until late in my viewing experience. And B, we're taking options that most people who are trying to be decent people do not pick.
I don't think you can find a pristine grenade, Spoon.
Shame.
Sure you can. You just get a normal grenade and you run it through some bleach or something.
Yeah.
You know, you could probably actually do that. Use like a brush grinder and make it all shiny.
Sounds legit.
And things are all pristine until used. Yeah, Bree. I'll wait.
Oh, do you want to play a waiting game? I've been down here a long, long time. I'm very good at waiting.
God's her growl though.
Get
You
him,
do your
princess.
best to patiently wait her out.
Her, please.
I was talking about the character. Never mind.
Oh, that's fair.
But eventually, exhaustion starts to set in. Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
I'm just trying to picture how long we are waiting, either in this or other scenarios where we might fall asleep. Adrenaline will keep you going for a while, and I have insomnia. I got to sleep
The
last night at 6 a.m. the second time.
Damn.
The whole fall asleep thing always struck false to me. Like that
Yeah.
that seemed a
Yeah.
little bit contrived.
Yeah.
A little bit. But I think that some moments of being contrived are okay in a situation that's literally constructed the way that this one is.
And also,
It
Absolutely.
still
don't-
feels weird, though.
we don't know how long we're waiting here. Sometimes a huge amount of time passes. Like days.
Yeah, very true.
And an
Yeah,
adrenaline
yeah.
rush is going to exhaust you. Like, it really is exhausting to be on the other side of that adrenaline rush.
That's true. Yeah. Is Nicole the VTuber? Yes, she is. Let me go
Nicole
ahead
Goodnight.
and do.
What was that, Blue?
She's not here at the moment, but definitely check out Nicole Goodnight, the gorgeous 2D VTuber, voice actress, audiobook narrator, podcast speaker, speedrunner. She's a fucking speedrunner, y'all. And the voice actress of the princess and Slay the Princess. You may have heard of the game. Her streams are a riot a minute, and she's just as not safe for work as comedy is, albeit differently so, and she's actually funny about it. She's also one of the nicest people in the world. Go check her out at twitch.tv.NicoleGoodnight.
She does
You will not find it on your
audiobooks.
own. She does audiobooks. I don't know which audiobooks, but she does audiobooks.
Yeah,
I forgot
no,
that's a passion of
I
yours.
have to
I didn't
absolutely look that up now.
I asked her about audiobooks and she said she wanted to, but I don't think she's done it yet.
I thought I found something on.
Maybe something is coming.
She's done this. She's done the No Sleep podcast. I know that.
Yeah. I know that she's done that one. I thought I'd seen some things about actual audiobooks that she'd done, but
Dude, if you
we'll
can find a
confirm
title,
with
let
you.
me know.
Yeah,
If
I
you
would
can find
Well,
a
if
definitely
you
want
need
to
a
let me
title,
read
I'm
know.
sure
I
she
will
can provide.
buy that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, right. Okay, fall asleep down here. Okay, fine. Well, if we're about to fall asleep, let's get moving. Let's get the blood flowing. Venture
You
into the
step
shadows.
into the shadows. Too late, you hear the quiet patter of feet against the basement floor, followed by the taut pull and sharp pain of tearing flesh as the princess lunges into you from behind and drags you to the floor.
Oh, that didn't go well.
Ow!
That would make
Ferocity
me believe the
overwhelms you,
narrator.
and as the princess rends flesh from bone, your limp fingers lose their grip on the blade. It slips from your hand, your one last means of defense, lying useless beside you in a pool of your cooling blood. I suppose you just lacked the will to fight back. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Did we though? From the moment that we walked down here without the blade, were we ever in that much? Did we ever have that much of an upper hand?
We
Well,
had
she's-
two hands instead of one.
Yeah.
Everything goes dark.
She was changing
That's
the
true.
rules.
There you go.
Literally true. Everything goes dark and we die.
Do die.
So yeah, suddenly the narrator seems completely right. I think she's a monster. I think she needs to fucking die. Chapter 2, The
You're on a
Pillars.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement,
Okay, yes, it is a horror game, and when I was playing Slay the Princess, I definitely did use my horror VTuber avatar, but because there's a lot of talking going on, and it's not actually me playing, and I am in the just chatting category rather than the Slay the Princess category, I've probably changed to the Slay the Princess category now, but because there's so much talking and it's not me playing, I thought it might as well be my normal avatar, but I will switch the category.
Part of our conscience that has experienced something and we are reacting to that experience. Very similar to how she changes when she has experienced something. If
I
that makes
definitely
sense.
think it's combined to like something that's changed inside of us. We know that
Mhm.
the narrator is there whether we want him there or not. The hero is just, I think, who we are at our core when we start, and then when we have this traumatizing experience, that informs the next part of our personality that comes out to
Mhm.
sort of react to the situation that we found ourselves in and help us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, Tech. Thanks for coming. Bye bye. Thank you.
If you decide to go into the little cabin at the end,
Oh,
they don't get to come
true.
with you.
Spoilers for one of the endings. Spoilers with about one of the endings is probably going to happen in this conversation. I don't know if you've seen this one,
Oh.
Kiko. I know that you're avoiding spoilers where you
yeah.
can.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I thought we'd all seen it.
It's okay, I spaced out because I was just
no.
thinking the voices were. I just thought that we were an overthinker.
Fair, but yeah, there's also a point in the game at one of the endings. Spoilers for the ending. If you don't want to hear the spoiler for the ending, we're not doing today.
Okay.
Then mute until I say otherwise in chat. But in one of the endings, you I'll give you a second to mute actually. In one of the endings, you destroy everything, or at least you destroy the princess, and you are wind up in a void. It's not really a void. It's but you wind up in a space where it's you and the voices, and that's really what is in front of you at that moment. And if you have
And they can
pissed the
hate you.
voices off, they can hate you. The last line you hear is "Knives out, boys."
Epic.
Well,
Right?
Definitely, I haven't seen that one.
But now, okay. So looking at your other
No, I
point, though,
know you will not have.
they could be self-destructive, right? They could be different voices in a self-destructive head.
True. That's definitely true. You can absolutely hate yourself. Okay, I think spoilers over. Let's resume the not talking about that conclusion.
Yes.
Thank you, Farah. Okay, in the basement cabin is a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
We've heard this before. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the
Sir?
first time either of us have been here.
Guess we don't then.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
What was that?
I
Did he-
deny your lived experience.
Yeah.
Is he gaslighting us?
Yeah. No, you fucking don't.
I have deja vu about deja vu.
I
No,
know,
you
right?
don't.
Same. Oh, I hate it.
I'm so
Huh.
gullible. I would have believed him.
Oh man.
I'd be like, oh, okay, sure.
Same.
You're right.
Oh,
You're
no.
right.
Same. Further spoilers about the game, although in this case it's spoilers that anyone who's played the game will know. Given that the way your belief shapes things, I don't think he's lying. I think he's trying to enact a truth, trying to
I
create a
suppose
truth.
Yeah. That could be the case.
And
When the
don't
narrator
think it's
tells
gonna
you
be
that you
a
don't have deja vu, yeah, he's absolutely lying to you because he wants to manipulate you.
No, if you've played the
Is
game,
that
you
a
know that the
lie?
narrator doesn't see this as a possibility for the way that he set up the world, which is why he doesn't even consider it. Like, oh, no, that couldn't possibly have happened. That's not the world I created.
He doesn't want it to be the case. He's kind of in denial about it.
I think mostly maybe denial would be a better way to put that.
Yeah.
Because
I
okay,
don't know,
so
my perspective.
each one of them thinks they're the first one until they find out they're not.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
And then they get really sad about it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I maintain that he's also, like, even if he doesn't fully believe it, he's actively trying to use the nature of this place to erase your experience, even if you have one.
Oh, I got you.
I think it's
Like,
a
if he
little
can-
column A, a little
If he
column
can
B.
convince you, then it actually didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here. You're not trapped here.
Love
Nobody's
hunting.
forcing you to do anything, though the only sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess.
I love Hunted.
I love Hunted so much. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
I love that. I love let's just agree to disagree about facts and reality. I think it's a moderate. Let's just assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. We did our best with the
I mean, he's
information
not
we were
wrong.
given, and yet you still died, didn't you? So, great, congratulations, you've been given another chance to actually do this right.
Well, no, from our perspective, he is wrong. We did what he told us to do. We tried to kill the princess. We
Yeah.
went back. We got that blade. We went down there. We tried. We did our best.
Perhaps he would say
guess
we
that'd be
hesitated
better.
too much.
I mean, yeah. He didn't tell us to hesitate. In fact, he told us not to hesitate.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
Fuck you.
If you're asking that, it sounds to me
I
like
love
you're
when he
making
does
the
that
wrong
voice.
Me too.
assumption. Your actions last time
Yeah.
around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean?
I pay
Of course
so
there
much
weren't any
attention to Nicole's voice that I hardly don't pay any attention to his, and I probably ought to because he's got so much
That sounds pretty
range.
consequence-free to me.
He has so much range. He does an excellent job of maintaining, of presenting a specific character with specific traits that he has like 10, 11, I think, different characters that he says, all with coming from like all clearly inspired, like from the same mind, from the same throat in the game, the same like basic vocal characteristics, and you can tell
Yeah,
all
he
of them
does a
apart
good
just from
job.
how they sound.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
yeah.
adjusts his cadence, which is like the man, like the speed or like a little bit about the accent adjustment, and it's the intonality changes. It's actually really difficult to do that well, and he knocks it out of the park. Like
He
he
sure
is
does.
so good at this, just
It's
taking that
great.
little nuance of the name and going with it. Like his hunted is very like, I am a nervous, whispery person, and please don't hurt me because I've been hurt before and I know what that's like.
I have to be alert. I have to be
And
ready
he
for,
doesn't,
for any
and you
shadow
don't
jump.
have to have the name on the screen to be able to know who's talking. Like
Yeah.
the
Isn't that so
vague,
impressive?
vaguely referring to another part of the game. There's a place where you're not in your head and your body's talking, and you can tell which one of
Yeah.
them is talking through your body just by
The
the
voice.
voice.
I know, right? Yeah. I love that so much.
I will say that one of those voices a lot of people get wrong, or
True.
at least can't immediately identify.
I did
Yeah.
Because
struggle
there's
with
another
it.
one that sounds a little like him. Yeah, yeah.
Thank
I
you
did
for
But like
struggle. I was
after
like,
explaining.
which
you,
one is that?
Thank you for
have
explaining
you
that, Alex. I really like your
seen?
voice.
Sorry, what were you saying, Kiko? Didn't mean to speak over you.
Oh yeah. Thank you for explaining that, Alex. I really like your voice, and I really like hearing Alex explain that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's no problem. I'm actually like an audiobook narrator person. Like I work for an audiobook magazine and I do reviews, so I have a really good grasp of what they do that makes sense, that works, and also what they do that doesn't work. So
And
I
yeah,
was
I have a
just
lot
about
of the
to say that
vocabulary.
I was just about to say that Alex ought to be a voice actress herself.
Oh,
yeah.
thank you.
I looked up
I
if
don't
the.
I
Sorry, my
I
bad, my bad.
actually know what it takes to succeed at that. So, like, I definitely don't think I have that kind of talent, but I definitely know the idea of how to do it right, even if I don't always get it right. But thank you. I appreciate the compliments. That's so sweet.
Yeah, when I first heard your voice, I was like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah. And Alex,
you definitely sound
I was
like
like,
you.
whoa.
Like your voice is made to do audiobooks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's
So
so sweet.
I stalked the little blurb that comment wrote about you. I was like, oh, that's a professional. Okay, I gotta learn.
Oh,
yeah, yeah, Alex, you have a very good like educator voice, like,
Mm.
and I'm sure it's something you cultivated, where you speak very clearly. You're very you're very good at being understood and making it easy to listen to you and making easy to want to listen to you.
that's good
Dean,
because
I
I
think you got
do
it right the
like
first
to
time.
talk.
What were you saying, Alex?
Oh, I said I love to talk, so I'm glad that you like to hear the way that I sound.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Mhm.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and like
Seconded.
if you were doing like not characters, I think that because I don't know how you are at character voices, I haven't heard you do that. But like I will say that if you were just like reading an audiobook that was not like a character-based book, and you were just like narrating or like reading something that wasn't meant to change like that, I think that you would be an excellent voice for that. Just you're very easy to listen to.
Definitely.
Give me a
That's my
shopping list. I'll read it.
Okay, sorry about the
Also
tangent.
the no, not at all, not at all. Tangents are good. I usually go through like an hour per route, and I've budgeted more than that today because like we're gonna go on tangents, and I want to showcase all of my cool friends that I met playing this game. I want each of you, like people to know each of you by the time we're done here. You know, I want
Yay.
people that would like you to like
Yay.
you and to follow you. Also, follow all of my friends, everyone. I've got in my chat and in Kara's, I've got their names pinned. And if anyone else wants to see it, !STP collab. There was something else I wanted to respond to, and I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, right. Bree, voice act.
Ah. I'm thinking about it. It's in the yeah.
It's a lot of fun to listen to you play Spirit Fair.
Oh, thank
I
you.
really enjoy your voice personally.
I finished it
Honestly.
the other day and I ugly cried.
Oh
Aw.
yeah.
Ugly
Yeah.
sobbed for the
Mm-hmm.
rest of the night. Could not stop. It was it's so
Oh,
good. It's such a good game, but oh my gosh, it broke my heart.
yeah. I finished that game and I'm like, I need to call my sister.
What game is
Which
that?
game was that?
Yeah. Spiritfarer. It's It's
okay.
very it's a very heavy game, so if you haven't played it, there are like a lot of deeper, more difficult kind of topics, um, mainly centered around like death and mortality and grief and such. Um, very good game, but yeah, it is very emotionally taxing. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I definitely cried 2 or 3 occasions playing that.
Mhm. I highly
Astrid,
recommend it
I
for
love it.
sure.
Yeah, I'm writing it down right now.
Yeah.
Astrid.
It's
Yeah.
also got co-op. It's got 2-player co-op.
Mhm.
Until then is the
Um,
game that did that to me.
I haven't played that one. I
I
don't know that
don't
I'm
think I
familiar
have
with
either.
that one.
I don't
Until
think I've
then
heard that one.
is out of the Philippines. It is like the subtitle should be just grief.
Damn.
Love it. Okay, Sylvia, why would you duck me? We're sitting here having a good, intelligent, mature conversation, and now everyone's having a good, intelligent, mature conversation with a duck!
That's fine.
Quack,
Everybody likes ducking Comet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody does like ducking me. Oh, well, I guess I like to be ducked too, so it's fine. Everyone come duck me, apparently.
Hearts, I
Especially
actually
Clara.
have that in my wish list. I have Little Misfortune on my wish list.
Oh
Ducking
yeah,
me?
you should play that.
Oh, Little Misfortune is a good game too.
Yeah.
I watched someone play that, and I'm like, this makes me too uncomfortable.
Uh,
That's just me. That's just me. But I think I watched it from a streamer that normally does like comedy things. And so I watched it from the view of I'm expecting this to be funny. And
oh.
I'm like, okay, if someone's looking at this in like from a oh this is funny perspective, they are fucked. And I
Definitely.
do not want to share that headspace. So I think that might be something that like tinged my view on it.
Right.
With respect to people that might find different humor in different things, like dark humor is a thing, and people are valid that they have dark humor. That was perhaps an unkind thing for me to say. But they have a headspace that I do not want to be in because that is a dark place. That is a different type of dark than where I'm comfortable being.
That is fair.
Comet, anybody with their headspace and dark humor is not going to mind if you have opinion against it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I still shouldn't. I still should be kind about it. That's important to me. Where are we?
Komette
Okay.
is very sweet.
Of course, there went to me. Oh, thank you. No, you, Kiko.
Okay, listen. Okay, continue the game. Continue the game. I bonk you.
Deflecting just like the princess I see.
All right.
Okay, so the hero says, "What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Although, hero, you're kind of making assumptions about the princess being right where she started, but that's fine. If you're only going to recommend games that make people cry now, I love experiences that make me cry. My favorite movie is Crash. I'm going to not go into that, or we're going to be never progressing in the game again. I'm sorry. It's a sad movie.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Well, I
Doesn't
have no
explain the
evidence to
reset.
believe that. No. Let's see. How did he phrase that exactly? Right. Did time rewind itself, or were we instead transported to a different world entirely? I mean, I have no reason to believe either of those things over the other, and usually would assume it's the time thing. Do you have information you're not sharing, narrator?
All the more reason to keep our wits about us. Should we even return to the cabin? We could find a safe little hole somewhere instead.
Yes, let's dig a hole.
That happens later, Hunted. That happens later. I'll find a hole for us to be in soon.
You have to go to the cabin. If you don't slay the princess, she's going to end the world, which you're always going to be a part of, even if you're cowering in a hole. There's no escaping your responsibility here.
Also, this conversation where we start talking about the deja vu and the should we really do this, in every chapter 2, like there are similar beats, but it goes very differently based on which new voice we have. Like the Hunted mentioned finding a safe little hole, and that bit no other voice gets you that bit. The Skeptic
Yeah.
gets you some really funny stuff if you get the Skeptic.
Yeah.
Let's talk more about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Fuck you. Okay, so she killed me by ripping me to pieces. I mean, don't get me wrong, I hated it, but how can someone like that end the world? That's not a world-ending power.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Well, she killed me last time around. How do I make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
No,
Thanks.
run away, run
Thank
away.
you. Amazing advice. But how do I do better? You get good. That's how you do better.
Yeah.
Thanks.
For real.
Good.
How do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice.
Yeah.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her?
See, Hero knows where it's at. Hero's with us now. He knows what's going on. Yeah, Hearts, he just skill issued us right in the face. It was very rude.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word. You're afraid, aren't
Oh
you?
shit, we are.
Just like us.
Is he talking to us or is he talking to
He's talking to
the
the
narrator? Because the
does
the
feel
narrator
like-
does like after you, Alex.
It feels like the narrator isn't giving us information in a way that the hunted is accusing is based in fear. That's the impression I'm getting here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think Hunted's
that's
talking
what
to the
I'm-
narrator when he says are you afraid?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were suggesting otherwise. Yeah, definitely.
Of course I'm afraid. Fear is an extremely normal thing to feel when the fate of the entire world is at stake.
I guess you're not wrong.
But that's not the only thing you're afraid of. You're scared of something worse.
Man, Hunted
I
could
forgot
convince me of
about it.
anything.
Hunted go what?
Hunted could convince me of anything. He says that, and I want to
Stop
like admit
projecting
everything.
your neuroses onto me and just get to the cabin already.
Kara, that's just because you're very obedient and a very good girl.
No, fuck.
See you later, hun. Who locked her in the basement? What is this place? Almost nothing is simple. If you think that something is simple, then you probably don't understand it fully enough. There are things that are simple. Don't get me wrong. There are
You
things
are
that are simple, but
definitely
like
missing something. Even simple things are not simple. Come on.
right,
I would
right,
need
right.
to
And if
fully
someone else,
trust someone for them to tell me, don't worry, just trust me. I don't want to overcomplicate this. Like there are a few people I might be willing to do that with, but I would have to seriously trust them.
yeah,
Well, it's like the moment
absolutely.
somebody tells me to calm down, I'm like, wait a minute, is there a reason I shouldn't be calm?
Like I was
Yep,
calm until
yep.
now.
It's a couple of days ago. I was watching a stream. I do that a lot. You'll see. And someone like it was two people were streaming together. They were collaborating, And one of them like went to the bathroom, and then the other one's like, "Okay, y'all, it's his birthday. Go here to his kudo board. Kudo board. He doesn't have anything on his kudo board, which is like a website where people go to like give well wishings and say, "Oh, you're cool" for events. And now everyone just spam a bunch of shit for like until he gets back, so that he can't find that link. And then that happened, and he got sat down. He's like, "Oh, I missed a lot," and starts scrolling up. And they're like, "No, don't scroll up." And he's like, "Why wouldn't I scroll up?" Start scrolling up more quickly. And they're like, "No, seriously, trust me, do not scroll up." And he was just like quiet for a minute, and he's like, "Okay, I trust you." And like, damn, watching that moment, I'm like,
That's
there
hard.
are not a lot of moments in my life where
I'm back. Sorry, guys.
It's hard.
yeah, yeah. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Now you're
You're
blowing
the
smoke up
only
my ass.
person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just
We're
the way
getting
things
glazed.
are.
We're
Cool.
the
True, though.
chosen one.
Didn't know we were special.
Hero loves that.
Yeah, we're the chosen one, like
Hero.
Anakin Skywalker.
We're special.
We are. You're special, I think. Wait, that came out wrong. I think that you're
In a
very
nice
special,
way.
Kiko.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Like, no. Who said that? It was I named the wrong person, but all of you special,
Oh.
or you wouldn't be here.
Sweet.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Also, I am not going to pause for ad breaks because we have at least 3 streams up right now, and responding to everyone's ad breaks, to be fair, would not be feasible.
Yes.
Mm.
But yes, well, why? Of course, we're special. You know, I just said everyone here is special in part because they are like, because I wouldn't have chosen them if they wouldn't be here if they weren't special. And look at what the narrator just said. I am channeling the narrator.
You should see a doctor about that.
I'm actually gonna run an app. Never mind. I have already run an ad break. What the fuck? Never mind. No, I didn't. Now I'm gonna run one. There we go. Ooh.
Weren't even on the board until that. Were you, Spoon? I'm like, it's my whale. How is my whale defeated? Love you, Spoon. So to everyone who just received a gift sub from Spoon, including Kiko, and I'm having trouble scrolling up enough to see who else.
Oh shit! Really? Sorry, I keep cursing.
Mhm. Oh, and Alex, and Rob, and Maxio.
Yes, there's been
Everyone
progress in the
definitely
last
appreciate
last 30
Spoon
minutes.
for the gift subs.
We've done an entire route where we died, and now we're back with the Voice of the Hunted.
Or something. Yeah, you flew over here to visit me, and then you're buying a server for Space Engineers collabs. Yeah. Your names have been entered in the priority passenger registry of my ship, the Starmaid. You may come and go as you please. Kiko, are you bonking me in chat? How dare? How dare?
I'm just testing out the stickers.
I'm muted.
Understandable. I like them. I think they're pretty cute. So the Hunted says special. Thanks, Spoon. Thank you for that. Thank you for ducking me. Well, I'm going to continue despite the violence because projecting the violence would take too much time. But fuck you, Spoon.
Well, the people on the boat on my screen are
Special can mean all
shuffled.
sorts of things.
They've all
Don't let it make
changed
you
location.
careless. We need
Which is
clear
fine.
thoughts and pricked ears. Thank you for the hee razor redeem blue.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Well, I can't argue with that, and I can't argue with she's clearly some kind of monster and she's slain.
Warning, before you go any further.
Although this is a monster lover safe space, and that is the verbiage I'm going to use for this moment. I'm going to say in a minute. Who knows?
Will lie, you will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Body with Blunt, thank you so much for the follow. Your name is entered in the passenger registry of my ship, the Starmaid. You may come and go as you please.
Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of
Really?
there whenever she wanted to. We should trust
Yeah.
nothing that she tells us, only what we hear and smell.
Really, what?
Hunted has his head straight. When
Yeah,
when
Hunted is
Hero
not
said,
interested in a repeat.
yeah, when Hero said, "Isn't she the one that's cornered?" Yeah, no.
Yeah, she sure wasn't cornered last time, was she?
Mhm.
That's fair though, Hero. That's fair. She did get us by surprise. Or at least she was able to maneuver into a position. Like we knew we were going to get attacked in there, but we didn't know where it was coming from. We didn't know how to defend ourselves from it. So yeah, that's fair. There was certainly an element of surprise.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously. Maybe.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. We should take this seriously because we just got eviscerated by a human who tore our skin off our
The
bones.
interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time.
I haven't
Wind
seen this
rushing
cabin
in through
before.
cracks and holes in the wooden walls.
Have you not seen the beaten? Yeah,
The
you
only
have.
furniture of note is a termite-eaten
No,
table.
maybe it was before.
Pristine
Did it change in
blade
pristine
perched on its
cut?
edge.
I don't think so. As far as I know, it was
I-
just the new routes were added, and then Moment
I've
of
seen
Clarity's
all.
part was updated.
I've seen all the
Okay.
princesses. maybe I'm just having a brain fart.
It happens.
Yeah, how
There's a lot
often
of
have you
stuff.
seen this one? Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Although I did see a piece of art I'd never seen before for certain when I was doing a dry run of this 2 days ago. So I'm still finding new things. I've watched this game for at least 800 hours and played it for another 90. Still finding new things.
Jeez.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I didn't see anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Narrator? Oh, Nicole is posting in the Discord. One moment while I respond to her there.
Oh my god. Sorry. Knee-jerk response.
Also, Spoon, thank you for the one-person hype train as well.
Oh yeah, is it okay if I ask what everyone's thoughts on the mirror are? Because I have not figured out what the mirror is supposed to be, and I want
I
to
was
know.
about to ask what everyone thinks if at least if the narrator is like lying about not thinking there's a mirror there, or if he genuinely cannot see the mirror.
I don't think he can see it, and I don't
I
think
don't
he can
think
see
so
it because
either.
he's inside of it.
That's
Oh,
That could be
my
the
Mm.
case,
take
yeah.
too. Is
Yeah.
that,
yeah.
yes. Kiko, do you know how late you'll be able to stay here?
It is currently 12 a.m. for me. I can stay for like another 2 or 3 hours, probably.
2 or
'Cause
3
I have work
hours. Okay,
tomorrow.
yeah. And Alex, you won't be able to stay much longer either, will you?
I'm not sure. I will stay as long as I can, though.
Yeah, me too.
Fair enough.
So
Okay. All right.
it looks
So
like Nicole is asking, like, if we'll still be here at 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern time.
so that's
Honestly,
in 4 or 5 hours.
it would be okay if she drops by when I'm not here. I'm too nervous.
Kiko.
Well, that's the perfect time. You're the perfect person to talk to her if you're nervous, because that's like the whole thing.
I'm gonna make it weird. I'll just lurk in chat. It's okay. I'll try
Navia,
to
thank
stay
you
awake
for
as
the
long as I
follow.
can.
Okay, I have responded to her.
So here's my question, and this is more of like a gameplay kind of question: is does interacting with the mirror in chapter 2 specifically change anything about the gameplay? Does any of the dialogue change, or does it do anything or if you're looking for routes or whatever, is it cool to just blow past the mirror without looking at it?
There are a couple of routes where there is very minor dialogue change if you've looked at the mirror. Like in a lot of the chapter 3, I think all of the chapter 3s, the mirror is in the way of something. Spoilers. Is in the way of the path, and they will say something different based on if you talked about it before or not.
Okay.
But I believe that's it. Also, something else that I never noticed, but someone I was watching pointed out recently: the Boyle effect, which is where the effect where things seem to be moving and like kind of writhing a little, where it looks like the image is drawn over in slightly different ways.
Yeah.
That's called a Boyle effect, and it does not affect the mirror or the blade.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
I
if we
had
zoom
not
in
noticed
on
that before.
Yeah, my friend pointed out that even like the kind of shade of gray is different in the mirror compared to everything else.
yeah. Oh well, there's a little bit of Boyle going on the blade, but it's not affecting the edges.
I don't see
Boyle
any
going on
Boyle
the
in the
middle
blade
of
at
the
all.
mirror.
It's not the lines, it's just like for the blade, it's just like the texture of the blade inside. The lines are fine.
Yeah. Do you see it now when I'm talking about Boyle?
Yeah.
Very little.
And
Hey Magnus, I'm guessing you're in mine. Yep. Hey Magnus, how's it going? We are people who just joined. It looks even people who's been here the whole time. It looks like Nicole won't be coming for my stream. She said 4/5 EST time, that would be PM. So which will be around 9 PM for me. I will be streaming at that time, but it will be with Jen and Pretend and Bean, etc. So what I will do is I've asked Comet to message me when Nicole comes. So guess I won't meet her. If that's too late for you, then yeah, I guess not Hero. But I'm going to not ditch the others, but I would totally leave them for however, like half an hour maybe, to go back to Comets because I really wanna meet Nicole. Good night. I really wanna be in a call with her. I'm not desperate or anything. It's opportunity, you know. So if anyone's around at around 9 PM or 10 PM GMT, that's 4 PM or 5 PM EST, then we might see some Nicole then. I would say definitely be around for Comet stream for that time. Gonna be off stream until she arrives. No, I will be streaming with the others at 7 PM GMT. And then when Comet messages me saying Nicole's gonna join, then I will switch over to say the princess. Same stream. I'll switch over, and then I'll probably switch back after half an hour or an hour because I don't want to keep Jen and all that waiting for too long. I'm sure they'll live without me though. Right.
Deeping up from below is oddly warm and wet, as if you're descending into a jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Warm and wet, like someone or something's breath, I think. That's what I think of when I think warm and wet.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
Southeast Asian, so
She
that's just the
growls
weather
from the
here.
stairs.
Fair enough. Oh god, that's an awful combination. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry that's your experience.
It's so humid, I'm used to it. It's a rainforest.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I can smell you.
I showered. Okay, I'm a VTuber. I'm lying. VTubers don't shower. Everyone knows that.
She sounds
Even flesh
almost
tubers.
feral.
Oh yeah. Is it streamers? Oh.
Are you a virgin?
Okay, I don't think I have this on my soundboard, but Nevea just played the best sound redeem I have,
I
which
kind
is
of
That's
Nicole
crazy.
reading.
I kind of heard that.
You kind of heard that?
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Okay, which is Nicole Goodnight as the witch saying, "What's that smell? Are you a virgin? No bitches?
No pitches?
No bitches? I will have to."
I
And I've got one
love
that's
it.
just the no bitches part. Yes, Spoon, thank you. Wait a minute, do I have the long one for free and then the short one for channel points? Ah, I should fuck with that later. She sounds almost feral.
Impatient. Or maybe eager.
Oh,
You carefully make your way down the stairs.
thought I clicked something I shouldn't
He's
have.
eager to see us. Yay!
The last step gives way to the damp earth floor of a starlit pit. The walls are obscured by an impenetrable darkness, giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever. You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
I have questions about plant life in this place with so little light.
Yeah.
Questions and
Just don't
possibly
need life
concerns.
or light.
What was that?
Just seems to go back to how we're projecting what we expect the princess and her environment to be based on what we know of her so far.
Mhm.
Definitely, yes. Also, I checked my soundboard and I have one of the awesome Nicole voice things.
Yeah.
Oh, I
All those
love
little
that.
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
Hunted. I think she's right there in the light.
I know. Every time I'm always like, her tail's right there. We can see her butt. It's right there.
Right?
Oh, she could be
Although her
anywhere.
butt does cut off, like, I never noticed that before. Just like abruptly
It looks like-
cuts. Why is it zooming in on that screen but not the screen that's being captured? What the If I restart magnifier, does it work better? No. Okay, my zoom is not working anymore. I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, like I see what you mean. Like her leg is just kind of like you can't really see the rest of her body. It just kind of blends in with the wall.
Mm.
And there's even a sharp line here, like a drawn line. It's not like
I
it.
think that's like
it
her
bends.
her
I think that's
leg
like a
like
knee.
bent. Yeah,
Oh,
like her little knee, her little kneecap,
Like she is flat to the ground. It's just her little knee sticking up so that she's ready to pounce.
her little haunches.
oh my God! I was on Twitter one time, and someone was talking about the art in the game, and I'm like, oh, I interpret this piece of, and they're talking about what this piece of art means. I don't remember which piece. I'm like, oh, I interpret it like this, a little differently. And the artist came on and like commented in response to that. No, the first person had it right. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not sure that's what the artist intended. Didn't recognize the name. I'm like, well, and then afterwards, I'm like, wait a minute, that's Abby Howard. Shit. Also, I kind of like not snapped, but I corrected the guy that did the music for this game, who was being a little spoilery
Brandon?
in someone's chat once. Yes, Brandon Boone.
Brenda Boone.
He was like, I was watching someone play this game, and he comes in now and again, and I saw him so many times and did not recognize the name. His name is the real Brandon Boone. It's not like he's subtle about it. Um, and yeah, he's just like, oh, have you seen, like, describes a princess? I'm like, dude, shut up. And then I was actually watching Alex's stream, Alex and Rob's stream
Oh,
one
yeah.
day, and Nicole rated in while Brandon was watching, and Nicole's like, Brandon, it's you, and then it clicked in my head, and I'm like, I fussed at Brandon a week ago. Like, it's fine. I would have still said, hey, bro, don't spoil things. But I would have like girded my guts first, and like I would have been ready for what I'm doing. Than I was.
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the underbrush, dragging her heavy chain behind her. Remember, she's just a princess.
Chain also cuts off abruptly.
Bullshit.
She is certainly not just a princess.
No, I don't think just a princess does that. Or choose off their arm.
You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is. It only matters what she does. Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
I think I know where she is now, narrator. She's harder to see now than she was last time, though.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs, fledgling. You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you. And a little splinter clutched in trembling hands won't save you from me.
Oh, just eat me.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Hunted seems to know what's going on better than anyone. I guess we should move.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a massive body. The princess.
I think you missed!
I don't know why every time
Yes,
she
but she's
pounces
pounced
it's
on
a
the spot
jump
where you
scare
would
for
have
me.
been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still
She's
feel
not
her
nearly as
gaze.
sexy as she was a minute ago.
Oh, that depends on
To
what you're
you.
into, Blue.
I was about to say.
These two know.
Okay, but high key, she
Yeah.
looks like my cat when I forget to feed them on time. So
Oh,
Yeah, that's fair.
now I'm concerned. Now I'm going from we're a lot of us are monster fuckers out here. See, I told you I'd change it. To Kiko. Kiko, you're so you have feel the need to say to you about this creature.
okay, let's.
Suggesting that you find it interesting.
No,
And then near to your cat, I'm
No.
concerned about the power dynamics here, Kiko.
No. It's just there happens to be an overlap between monsters that I find cool and cats that I find cute. There happens to be there's like a Venn diagram, you know. There's like a middle print.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying.
Hey,
The Venn diagram's
and
not
your
a
cat's
circle.
in the
is it?
middle, I'm hearing.
No.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit, what do we do?
Does anybody else just giggle whenever the voices cuss?
Especially Hero.
A little.
Sometimes,
You
yeah.
don't do it often. Yeah. It depends though. Like, Hunted feels like someone that would cuss.
Cheated. I love it when cheated goes off the rails.
Yes. Also Broken. I think Broken cusses at one point.
Does he?
But honestly, my favorite "did that voice just do that" moment is when the stubborn simps. Like simps.
Yeah.
Like cries.
Hmm.
Which most of you have probably never seen. So and we are not gonna get there today, unfortunately. Stop hiding and show yourself!
If you want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
Oof.
She
Get
knows
good.
her
Yeah.
lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
You're deflecting!
And you bear your weakness to the world.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble, keeps us alive.
Gonna get you with this knife.
It doesn't matter if it
I'm
keeps us
gonna get
alive,
you.
if it eventually kills us. We need to take back the momentum. We need to do something.
But we need to stay alive, Hero. She tore us apart before. We're going to
You
survive.
might be able to tickle her with that knife.
Swing to a new patch of jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
Nevea, could you hand that gun over here? I think I need it. I could use this right now.
Yeah, screw the pristine knife. We need a pristine gun.
We do need a pristine gun. Or a bomb? Can we have a pristine bomb?
An airstrike? Just go back to the path in the woods and call it an airstrike.
So I'm really
Hero and cat.
appreciating what Nicole is doing to differentiate her voice in this segment. Like if you
Yeah.
listen, you can hear how she's adding a lot of vocal fry, which is that like
Yeah.
raspy thing that she does, but it's perfect for the predator cat character. It's just the right thing to do for this.
Yes, and I'm totally normal about vicious vocal things with vocal fry. But yeah, I call that growl, and it's probably wrong to call it that, isn't it? I think growl is something more specific than that vocal fry, isn't it?
It sort of depends on what you're going for, but like if you think about how
Right,
cats
right.
purr, that's kind of similar to what she's going for here, I think.
You're using that as a term of art, though, aren't you? I mean, like you're being specific in the jargon.
Yes, I definitely see how narrators use vocal fry to differentiate characters. Like, if we're talking about how people are imagining that in other ways, like a lot of people find it annoying how like I just want to say like everyone was making fun of teenage girl voices in like the 2010s just because they would have that vocal fry, but like it's totally perfect here, and it has a completely different connotation these days compared to what it used to have, and I'm happy to see how she utilizes it in this way.
People specifically like gave teenage girls shit about that in the 2010s.
Oh yeah, it was one of those things where well, people like to poop all over teenage girls in general, but like
Yeah, I was about to say
it was one
that.
of those things that they thought made them sound really stupid, even if it had no reflection on their intelligence whatsoever.
It's what I'm doing. I feel like a
When you
viewer
say
right
that,
now,
do you mean like
and I'm
people making
happy
fun of
about
duck
it.
lips, like that kind of thing?
I don't. That's hilarious. I don't know about that, but I can see how that's an easy target. Like girls
Which
just
is at least
having
a
fun.
behavior, but yeah, it's still just girls having fun. All right, Kara, you're a viewer now. I'm gonna eject
Speaking
you.
of
No, I
duck
could
lips.
never do that. You know that. Oh, Blue, why? Why would you duck me? It's hard to
Speaking of
dodge
duck
when I'm a
lips.
duck. Oh, I see. I see.
You love getting ducked.
Thank you for ducking me so thoroughly, Blue.
Nah.
I don't think I can keep this up.
You have to. We at least have to make an opening.
Sorry,
Wait a minute,
it's
that's
just
what she said.
yeah. Sorry.
Oh, going from the sultry voice to the gasping and panting was maybe not delivered the effect I was going for. Sorry. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I took it exactly the way you think I took it.
Yeah, me too. And then Hunted saying you have to right after.
And then
Oh, that's crazy.
saying I can't keep it up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
I thought you were still talking about getting ducked.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Blue has more stamina than me. What do you want?
I want to swallow you whole.
Kinky.
And I will get what I want. You have no exit. You have no hope. You live and die by my whims, and my whims alone.
Kara,
Don't threaten
plug
me
in
with a
your
good
second
time, lady.
monitor.
Yeah, that sounds like the opposite of a problem.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We will. No, wait, that's not what we're doing right now. No, you're evil and mean, and
Don't
I'm not
ask her
submissive
what
at
she
all.
wants. Just slay her.
Not ever. Not even some of the time. Buy you dinner,
do
then we can
not
talk.
know.
Oh, is that all it takes, Lars? Sorry, Alex.
I
Go
do
on.
not know why the narrator thinks we are capable of fighting this monstrosity.
Yeah. From
He's
a matter
trying
of
to pump
perspective,
it up like he did before. He's just not really very good at it.
yeah, exactly. He's trying to convince us that we can do it because then we can do it. But yeah, at this point it's pretty hopeless. But he's doing what he can. He's got to try. That's right, Luna, the furry version. That's what we're looking at now.
Yeah, but Luna, be careful. We're doing a cruelty run. Wait, what was that?
Yes.
Is that all
Comet is
the advice you
torturing
have?
us all by torturing the
You don't even
princess.
know what she looks like. Some specifics would be very helpful. She's just a princess. Don't overthink it. She is clearly not. A tickling sensation rises at the base of your neck. Flee. We can't keep doing this.
We have to stay alive. If we start fighting back, if we start fighting at the wrong time, then we will both die, and that doesn't help us. We've got to stay alive, hero.
You're a little slower this time. Or maybe she's a little faster. You avoid her slavering jaws, but she manages to graze you, her titanic momentum skinning you along your side. It's like being sideswiped by sandpaper. How is she that fast?
You're bleeding now.
To be fair, a lot of animals are faster than a lot of humanoids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed, Comet, you're an angel when you're
We touch
quiet.
your side.
And you're a
There's no
devil
pain.
when you're not.
It's wet and stings from the gentle touch of your fingertips.
Oh, my Fugi. Yeah.
It's pretty accurate.
As long as I'm not talking, I'm fine. That's what you're saying, Kara?
Yeah.
This is what everyone else is seeing, y'all.
A costly mistake. We can't make it again.
It's hard
We
to not
will
make
make it again unless something changes. We have to break the pattern. We need more time. She's cutting off our escape.
Our game is nearing its end.
Why would you bonk me, hearts? I'm suffering enough violence already. All right, okay, all right. To the stairs. We gotta get to the stairs. We gotta get out of here.
Right there. We have to wait for an opening.
All right, okay, Hunted.
That's fair. She'll kill us if we try and run past.
Oops, wrong button. Didn't mean to right click.
You are so pissing off Hunted.
We're not pissing off Hunted as much as we're pissing off Hero, I don't think.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you want to kill me?
Why does anything kill anything else? She needs to.
It's not that simple, Hunted.
I didn't say I wanted to kill you.
It sounds like she wants to do something even worse. What she wants only matters if she wins, and you're not going to let that happen. She's more tense this time. She means this next blow to be the last. The mere thought of moving again makes your bloodied side ache. We're exhausted. We're bleeding. We're still alive. We owe it to ourselves to move.
What are we gonna do, Hero? Not dodge. We're gonna dodge. We got to.
Once again, you narrowly avoid the full force of the impact, and once again you are too slow to come away unscathed. You're starting to get tired. You're making mistakes. Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive. We're trying, but we can't keep this up much longer. We have to. We keep up or we die.
You're getting slow.
So if we're not unscathed, does that mean we are
She
scathed?
seizes the opportunity,
Yeah.
lunging once again from the darkness, fangs bared and claws flashing. She attacks over and over and over, and each time she leaves with a little piece of you. Too tired to think, but we have to think. We have to move. It's too
We have
late.
a real problem with
Before you get
fatigue.
a chance to react, it's over. She makes her last foray from the dark corners of the room, unhinging her dripping maw, her eyes fierce and full of hunger. You do your best to dive out of the way, and you partially succeed. Partially? Yes. The princess fails to swallow you whole. She only swallows your lower body.
Kinky.
Oh,
Just
Oh,
as
that's the
bad.
important part.
Worse.
Well, were we really using that? We're half fine.
Pretty
I
sure we
have
were
to
losing
say-
legs.
At least this will be a faster end.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut all y'all off.
no, it's okay. I don't know the correct term for what she did, but like the like roar sound that she does, it sounds more like an inhale type thing. It's so good.
It is.
Is
Yeah,
that
I
her
love when
voice?
she
I
does
thought that was
that.
an effect.
No, I'm pretty sure that's
Really?
her like making a like almost like a roar sound.
I'm gonna
It's so
I'm
good.
gonna make a note
We have to ask her
about
that.
that
We
because
have to
I
ask
have
her that.
no idea. Yeah.
I just assumed it was her because I don't know.
It sounds
So-
like she's doing it.
That's what I was thinking. It sounds like she's
an inhale
Anyway.
rule.
yeah. That's all I had.
I had a small list of questions I was going to ask her, and I have
Where did
lost.
my fucking notepad go?
Not ideal. Not ideal. Okay, new list. New list. Okay.
You look down to see that the dirt between you is
Ah.
strewn with your intestines, trailing all the way up and disappearing behind her blood-stained teeth. Your legs are nowhere to be seen. You start to go into shock.
I've not had this one yet. Oh,
Really?
yeah, no, I haven't. I
Oh
haven't
god.
had this one.
Yeah.
This
This
is
is
not
drawn
how it
so
looked Lady and
well.
the Tramp. Yes, yes. Lady and the Tramp made the spaghetti thing look a lot better.
Oh gosh.
Sorry if I've ruined a childhood movie for you, Alex.
Uh,
The princess, bloody saliva dripping from her lips, idly gnaws on what's left of you as you rapidly fade away.
it doesn't look like it would taste
I
very
didn't
good.
mean to do that. I still need to devour you. And it doesn't count if you're dead.
Just send in the first
It's
thing he
just
hears. and-
unamused. Like,
Yeah, she's like, well, crap. Didn't
like
mean to do
I
that.
didn't mean to do that.
That was bad timing,
And
paranoid.
I don't know, Blue. I
Came at a
she's like an
very
animal, and I
graphic
feel like they have
time.
different taste buds than we do.
She and Barry didn't know
We're
what the
not
heck.
Dead, we're... But you don't have
Yeah,
time to
we're
protest
dead.
a premature observation of your death, because everything goes dark, and you die.
I really want to know how he was going to end that sentence. What are we right now, if not dead? Really?
Right.
Alive.
It's
Just dying.
just a
no
flesh
big deal.
wound.
Tis but a scratch.
Chapter 3.
You're
The
on a
Damned.
path in the That didn't work.
Hmm.
We're going in with a plan this
Skeptic!
time. We're not getting stuck
I
in
love
another loop.
Skeptic.
Just acting on instinct. We're stuck in a big
Skeptic,
enough
my
loop as
man.
it is.
Yay!
Instinct was keeping us alive until it wasn't.
Huh?
What are we supposed to do? Great. So you've been here before. That doesn't bode well. You're not supposed to have been here before. This is supposed to be one and done. So you know more than you're letting on. Yeah, what he said. Of course
So
I
you
do,
can-
but believe me, it's in your best interests. The more you know about the princess, the more difficult your task will be.
And you can
Or-
hear he's putting vocal fry into this character to differentiate it. It's a really good strategy.
Yeah, yeah. The skeptic and also the stubborn do that a lot.
And why is that?
Yes.
Having me explain why would defeat the whole purpose. There are simply some things I'm not allowed to tell you. It's a hard rule.
Arts, I don't think the princess has consent on the top of her mind.
Whose rule is it? Who's telling you to boss us around? We've died twice already, and if you want us to stay alive this time, it's in your best interests to give us an edge.
That is concerning, Hearts. I'm starting to think that the princess is problematic and we should not date her. Like, that's a real
Well,
red flag if she doesn't ask
oh,
before she eviscerates you.
We can fix her.
We can fix her, definitely.
True, true. I believe in us.
I can fix her.
Red, red flag? That's my favorite color.
There's like what, half a dozen of us here. We can use the power of friendship and fix her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or we could make her worse.
No.
Or
Wow.
yeah, either way.
Or that, or that.
Of all the people who I thought would say that,
I guess-
I didn't think it was going to be Kiko.
I'm sorry.
No, I loved it.
Why are you
It-
sorry, Kiko?
It also
No,
depends
no,
on your definition of worse.
That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But also, Kara, if you know who my favorite voice is, that's not too surprising coming from me.
Which one is
Oh.
your favorite voice? If we had time at the end, which we will not, I'm seeing at the pace we're moving. I was thinking about like doing a voice and princess tier list. That's not happening today. But which one is your favorite
Mm.
voice, Kiko?
Well, if they show up, I'll tell you who it is, comment. But if they don't, I'll just DM you.
Oh,
I am going to see every voice in this playthrough,
I
but maybe
wanna
not while
know.
you're awake.
No
What'd you say,
worries, no
Karen?
worries.
Well, when you say favorite, do you mean in a technical listening to it sense, or do you mean like in a philosophical, like mental space sense?
I
Whichever.
mean,
Whichever
in
you
my
prefer.
Slay the Princess playthrough, whenever that character shows up, I scream. That's what I mean.
I think I remember now, you little twerp. I think I remember now. I've caught all of your Slay the Princess streams, right, Kiko?
I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like I have by some stroke of luck. Like I don't know how I managed that.
Yeah.
My
Thank
rule
you.
and this conversation is over.
It's your rule. Okay, whatever. I want answers. What's going on here? What do you know that you're not telling me?
Like I said, I've told
Damn
you as
straight.
much as I can without putting you at a disadvantage.
We're at a
If anything,
disadvantage.
I've told you too much. You've already died by her hands twice. You shouldn't need much in the way of motivation.
No, but information is good too. We can have motivation and information.
Once again, one informs the other.
True, true. Information is useful in informing just about anything, isn't it? The path is different.
You're right. This is different, isn't it? I'm starting to lose track of things myself. Ground is ground. It doesn't matter what shape it takes. We'll adapt. If it looks different, that's because the situation has started to spiral out of everyone's control. So please, disavow yourself of the notion that you can just come back here and fix this place if you manage to make a mess before that line of thinking leaves you yet another world in ruin.
Well, he's answering some questions, isn't he?
Though, as evidenced
It
by you
looks like
dying
the
twice, it's safe to assume the fates of the worlds you've left behind don't concern you very much.
What was that, Alex?
I was going to say, it looks like the plant life that we imagined in chapter 2, just now it's bigger and out here
Oh yeah.
in a
That's
place that makes more
I
sense
never,
because there's sunshine.
yeah, I
Well,
never noticed
and
that.
that
me
makes sense.
neither.
That makes sense considering some of the narrator's comments about how her influence is getting past the cabin sometimes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh neat.
Yeah.
Consider this your last opportunity to make things right. For you and for the rest of existence. But especially for you. Clearly we're not getting anything out of him.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Okay.
I'll be
So what's
right
the plan?
front.
She spent as much time as she could in the shadows. So we're gonna draw her out. But she's fast. And she's clever. We're clever too. So this time we're not gonna let her cut off our escape. We're gonna lead her to the stairs ourselves. It'll be a lot easier to deal with her once we can actually see what she is. But you already know what she is. She's a princess. Yeah, right.
A
Princess we couldn't
princess.
see. And one that had big, sharp teeth, too. How about you stick to describing things and we'll stick to doing our job?
Yeah,
Say more.
my man.
Sharp teeth.
Poor narrator. Well, no matter what happens next, seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's see this through.
You make
Wait,
your way
so
down to the cabin. Your fated confrontation awaits. You know what to do. All right, we've been over
does
the plan.
Alright, make the pause.
Goad
Sorry.
her out of the shadows. Make her show herself.
like the narrator reset every like chapter?
Yes.
Like do we get a
it-
new
it-
one every
it-
chapter?
Spoilers for the end of the game for people that haven't seen it, which Kiko has.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of each chapter, or at the beginning of each chapter, we get a completely new, fresh copy of what the narrator was at the beginning, when the whole thing started.
Right. So does that mean like he heard us say sharp teeth and he was like, "Oh no."
He's like, sharp
Exactly.
teeth? What do you? She's a princess. What
Yeah.
do you
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah, in his head, he's like, that's not right. She's just a princess. She shouldn't have sharp teeth. He's
Just like
genuinely confused.
he
Yeah.
understands that we're like essentially manifesting this to happen. So is he like, "Oh God, what am I about to see?" That's the kind
Yeah,
of
that too.
100%. He knows exactly what's going on.
That's so funny.
I don't think it always occurs to him what's going on.
Yeah.
No, but what I mean is every copy of him, even at the very knows the nature of the princess and that we can change her, right? So if we say she had big sharp teeth, he's going to be thinking to himself, you know, what the hell happened before now that gave her big sharp teeth?
Yes, I think that was what he was thinking. Like, what happened before and how? Yeah, exactly.
And what if she doesn't want to be seen? We'll figure out a way to make it happen. And if that doesn't make her any easier to fight, it will. It's always easier to fight what you can see, no matter how big or toothy she might be.
He's not wrong. The monster in the ship. I don't. There's a phrase. There's a phrase. It means if you can't see it, then you're more scared of it, and you'll be less scared if you just shine a light on it or something. I'm blanking on the phrase.
The interior is dark and overgrown. Vines and brush obscure so much of the place that, had you not seen the exterior, you might not have noticed this was a cabin at all. The only furniture of note, if you could call it that, is a knotted stump, a pristine blade embedded in its exposed rings. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right. Of course that damn mirror's back, and of course he's not saying anything about it. Why is it following us? What are you talking about? There is no mirror. It's just the stump and a narrow tunnel that leads to the basement.
Narrow tunnel. Yeah. All right, Spoon. Thanks for the lyric. That's the narrow tunnel, narrator.
It isn't tricking us. Can you feel the wind? It's telling us there's a hole in that wall. Our eyes deceive us.
I also like one of the many reasons why I love the 100 is that he's the only voice that notices that. He's the only one that's so perceptive. He's like, wait, that mirror is not there. I deny this illusion. Illusion, quote unquote.
Then either way, we need to investigate. Might as well get started.
So the mirror's not physically there; it's just in our imagination, and touch it.
Well, yeah, that's why I paused and I'm like quoting, like putting quotation marks around "not there" because it's kind of there and kind of not. It's an echo. It is an echo of a thing. I think that's my take. Because, well, you know, more spoilers at the end of the game for people that haven't seen it. But yeah, I think it's not really there because the narrator's not really there. He's an echo. It's an echo. So this is the echo of what he would see in his mirror or something like
Gotcha.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have form. Doesn't have substance. All right, Blade. Let's get that.
Yes, take the steel claw. You pull the blade from the stump, gripping it tight. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Odds are we'll need it. Thanks for not putting us in a bad spot.
Weird to be thanked for that, honestly. Like, oh hey, thanks for being armed in your lethal conflict. You're welcome. Which, of course, you know, makes sense only because there was an option not to.
Mm-hmm.
You step forward, approaching the small hole that leads to the basement, hesitating before you enter the princess's lair. Haven't you been paying attention? We're not hesitating. This supposed hole is blocked by that old mirror. That mirror isn't part of this place. It's seeped through from somewhere else.
This man's wisdom score, I swear.
It, if there even is an it, is a hallucination. Like you said, you've been here twice before. Your mind was bound to start playing tricks on you eventually.
Yes, narrator, we're the ones that can't see reality clearly. Definitely.
It's so grimy. Maybe we can wipe it clean and finally get a look at ourselves.
We've seen our intestines. Surely that's enough. We know what we're made of, literally.
God.
Jeez.
Yeah.
You reach forward and wave your hand over the open hole leading to the basement. See? Nothing. Tricks of the eye. No one sense can be trusted on its own. You step forward into the darkness.
Like I say that again with meta knowledge, but like at this point, our character would have no, but be like, oh, that was an illusion, I guess. But we know, narrator, we know.
If there were once stairs leading into the basement, there is nothing left to attest to their existence now. There is only a long tunnel of packed earth, growing more narrow as you descend. It smells of mold and decay. The damp walls leave streaks of dirt along your body as you're forced to hunch, then finally squat down on all fours in order to continue. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. As you crawl forward on hands and knees, you're met only with the sounds of ambient earth. No voice slinks confidently up the stairs. No entity threatens violence or
Voice
pleads for
slinks.
safety. Stay quiet. Don't give her a sound.
This game's word choice is so good every time.
I love the way he says, like, no voice slinks up, like, up the stairs, because there is no voice, but if there was, it would be slinking.
Yeah, and I didn't notice this until someone pointed out, again, relatively recently in my viewing experience of Slay the Princess. But every time he describes her voice, it's not only evocative, but it communicates movement.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd never noticed that. I think that's super cool. Hand tracking could be so. All right, Hunted, we'll stay quiet. We won't give her a sound. We'll silently proceed down the stairs.
You say nothing, maintaining the silence as you carefully make your way down into the basement. The basement is dark and cavernous, a gaping maw threatening to swallow you whole. There is no light here, save for what little starlight has managed to filter down the tunnel. And though you can't see the vastness of the space, you can feel it. You're exposed. Stay on your toes. We take a step into the shadows, and as soon as she moves, we jump back, make her follow. From there, we trap her in the tunnel, draw her out of the cabin, whatever it takes to get her out of her element. Then we're safe.
Fun
Dang,
trivia.
I trust the skeptic. Skeptic is here and they know what they're doing.
I love
Yeah,
Skeptic.
yeah. Fun trivia. You've been here. I think I remember your playthrough of this one, Alex. You came here. You had the stubborn, right?
I definitely didn't get here the same way that you did. Like, I've never seen my intestines strewn across the floor in chapter 2.
Yes. And so there are I think two might be three, but two different voices that you can get at this point, and you have two options that were really like why are they? Oh, that's fine. There are two options here that are like that in this that go to the next scene, and one voice enables you to succeed at one, the other voice enables you to succeed at the other.
Oh.
If you have the stubborn here, whose entire existence is conflict and pushing himself and pushing his opponent, he wants to go. He's ready to fight. The skeptic is analytical and he's cautious and he wants to lure her out. If I tried to go out and fight, skeptic would slow me and I would lose. If I had the stubborn and I tried to hide in the shadows and move away, then stubborn would try to pull me that direction and I would lose.
See, that makes sense because I'm pretty sure when
Step into the shadows and are enveloped in total
No,
darkness.
you're good.
Your heart pounds in your chest, ears pricked, eyes wide despite the inky blackness, waiting for any sign of movement.
What were you saying?
That's
Reese?
right.
Oh, shit.
Keep it steady. Don't let your nerves get the better of you.
Sorry, there's an autoplay button, and like
It
I
is all good.
press it. I press the autoplay button to turn it off to stop when I'm interrupting, like when I'm pausing in the middle of them talking. But if I'm pausing at a dialogue choice, I don't do that, so I forget my state of the button sometimes.
It is okay. I was just gonna say everything you said that makes sense. Now that you say it, because when I was here, I'm pretty sure I had stubborn, and I was trying to do the whole like, okay, we're gonna lure her out, we're gonna be smart about this, and it didn't go well.
Yeah.
Might have
Same
been
for
the real
me.
playthrough I was thinking. Okay, it was both of you. Okay. Yeah, because a lot of people do that. Like if I recall, Alex was like not trying to kill any more than she had to.
I'm just way too nice.
You
I
are
also
way
that.
too nice.
I tried
So
to
you're gonna
lead
see
with
lots of
stubborn.
new stuff.
Yay.
You tried to lead with stubborn? Okay, yeah.
It says you hesitate.
Yeah. I need to step away. I had pizza delivered. It is just now getting here. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Nice.
Because I'm gonna be here for like 10 more hours, so I'm gonna eat somewhere in here.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be back too.
Yeah, I should probably refill mine as
Yeah,
well.
hydrate.
That's a really good idea, actually.
Right back. There we go, easy. Huh. So, how is everyone? Did they all leave?
Hello?
Am I talking to myself?
Oh,
Hello?
no, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, how are you?
Hi, Kara. I'm good. I've actually been drawing as I've been hanging in stream.
Ooh.
I have deadlines.
What, sorry?
That's why I don't say much. Oh, because I have deadlines. That's why I'm not saying much.
Oh. Drawing anything cool?
I'm drawing. I'm drawing a project. I'm working on a project right now. I should probably get food as well.
What time is it for
Oh,
you?
but
It's like,
it's like 1 a.m.
you
Damn.
haven't eaten food recently.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
I did tell Komette that I was going to try to stay here as long as I can. So, I took a nap earlier today.
Oh.
I am. Well, I'm not wide awake. I'm getting pretty drowsy, but I am awake-ish, and I'm thinking maybe I can stop working on the drawing and I just start building Legos because that keeps me awake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Hi,
there's a
No,
lot
Komette.
of there's a lot of time zones being mentioned right now. How about so I can say without doxing myself that I'm in Texas. What can you guys say?
I'm Indonesian. I don't want saying that. I live in Southeast Asia.
Okay.
I am Eastern time, same as Comet. Ohio.
nice.
Okay.
I'm in England.
Texas mentioned.
and Ohio mentioned.
Yep.
And yes, as mentioned, I'm in Eastern time. I'm presently my ship is hovering over Virginia.
Cool.
What kind of pizza did you get, Komette?
Yeah.
My pizza is it's got a lot of things on it. It's got pepperoni, it's got sausage, my hands are I'm counting on my fingers. It's got pepperoni, it's got sausage, it's got jalapenos, it's got garlic, it's got mushrooms, it's got onions. I think
That's
that's it.
I love that.
Also have some wings that I'm going to eat later on, and some salad that I'm going to find some time to munch on.
Nice.
Oh man, I should have gotten food before this.
Oh no.
It's okay. If I ate, I would have gotten beer, I think.
Maybe.
I feel that.
Is there like anything you can snack on? I'm worried about you, Kiko.
I'm fine. Let me see. I'm good. Don't worry about the comment.
You know my eyes? I'm like trying to make it look. I was doing it last stream as well. It's really. I don't know why I really like doing it. Trying to narrow my eyes. Do I look stupid when I do it? I'm looking at it. It doesn't look too. Okay, when I do it too far, it looks stupid. When I do it like this, I don't feel stupid.
Steady. Don't let your nerves get the better of you.
There, she's about to strike. With the near silence of a determined predator, the princess erupts from the shadows. But you've already started your swift escape. That's stage one. Now stay focused. You dive into the tunnel and begin scrambling up towards the cabin. You hear her behind you, claws raking at the dirt, chains rattling, then snapping, breaths hot and heavy with the effort of the ascent. But the sounds are coming slower now, the breaths pained and stuttering. You no longer sense frantic motion behind you in the tunnel. You risk a glance.
At risk of derailing from the game again, Bree, you're a Froggy fan?
I actually let me see. Where? I wonder if that
Froggy
was
was
a
the
gift sub.
first streamer. Oh, fair enough. Froggy was actually the first streamer that I watched like religiously. Back before she got big. She had like 20 CCVs regularly when I started watching her. And then eventually she grew to the point where I couldn't where I felt like I wasn't present in chat because that's what happens when you get big enough. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm not going to be here anymore. But I miss how this used to feel. I miss feeling like I was part of something here.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy to see her growth. So happy to see everything.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I was in someone's stream and they rated and I got gifted a sub. If I'm being honest, I typed note in the emote search bar and I was like, oh, that one's cute. So
Fair
I
enough.
used
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Well, okay. Maybe you're not as cool as I thought you were. I thought you
I'm
were cool.
sorry to sound like a fraud. I'm a fraud.
Aren't you, Bree?
Love you.
I do. I do. Are you headbutting me, Kiko, or are you trying to headbutt Bree?
What?
You head patted me. Thank you for the head
Oh
pat.
yeah, I was hot patting you.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to see what these
Sounds
buttons
fun.
do.
What was that? What do you think, Kiko?
I just wanted to see what these buttons do.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not from Twitch.
You're on Twitch some. You mod for Aaron. Aaron?
Yeah, that was me exaggerating a little bit. I streamed on Twitch for 3 years before moving to YouTube. I do miss the redeems. That's the thing I miss the most about
Yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah, it's the redeem specifically, and emotes to some degree, but they have emotes now, right? Where I'm like, when a bunch of people started moving to YouTube 1 or 2 years ago, I was like, I'm gonna not, because the things that make streaming fun for me include redeem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable. I just I'm very forgetful, and so I always forget to save my VODs. So I like that I'm allowed to keep them on YouTube.
Oh,
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Things that can
I
be
was a-
automated, but I don't know. I don't post to YouTube, so I don't know how. But the sounds are coming slower now. The breath's pained and stuttering. You no longer sense frantic motion behind you in the tunnel. You risk a glance.
She is a broad and sickly creature, her withered and emaciated flesh clinging to bones too large to fit in the narrow space. She managed to squirm her way into the tunnel in pursuit, but now she's stuck, incapable of either moving towards you or returning to the open darkness of the basement below. So that's what she's
Wonder how
become.
she got there.
She wasn't like this when we started. Was she? No, she wasn't. Looking at her makes me feel sad. Yeah, now that we can see her, she doesn't feel like much of a threat at all. She paws futilely at the air between you, but her shoulders are pinned in the narrow confines of the opening. She has no hope of reaching you.
Hey, people who are watching my stream and in my chat, I just realized I always eat with impunity on stream because I'm confident that my voice filters will hide the eating sounds, and they always do. I have them off now. Can y'all hear me? Like, I just bit a crunchy piece of crust. Can y'all hear the crunch? Also, y'all on Discord, you guys can't, right? Discord got pretty good noise cancellation.
No.
Okay.
Not really.
More
I
important.
didn't notice it.
Yeah, more
No.
importantly,
Okay.
people in comments chat, do you like the crunch if you hear it?
A little ASMR.
Yeah.
Yes, comment. Make more mouth noises.
She realizes this. Her arm goes limp, flopping to the dirt floor of the tunnel.
Aw.
Her eyes fall from yours, defeated.
You know, if
Makes
someone
me
said
so
make
sad.
more mouth noises.
Yeah.
What up? And I was about to say, and Kara and I were alone in the collab.
Her little face makes me so sad here.
I know.
What a sad, sad little kitty.
Her eyes look up at yours,
Aw.
wide, pleading. Come back, you can imagine them saying. Don't leave me here. But you shouldn't listen to the sad eyes of a vanquished enemy. She wants nothing more than to change places with you.
My cat has given me
If you
that
want
look
us to
before.
ignore her, then why would you tell us any of
I was
that?
gonna say
Eyes begging for mercy, business to begin with. All it does is make us feel conflicted.
What,
I was gonna
in
say
what
that
way
wouldn't
was
work on me.
It's working
It
on
just looks
me.
like my cat.
If not friend, why friend shaped?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I have to harden my heart for this. I'm gonna have to do that a lot today.
Cruel.
Oh, you're fixing to do something bad.
Mm.
I'm merely describing things as they are. It's not my fault that her eyes had something to say, even if that something was a ploy, which, if I might stress, I pointed out to you. What should we do about her anyway? Can she still end the world like this? She hurts. We should help. Now let's
Yeah,
think.
you know how to help a
Reevaluate.
wounded animal.
Should we help her?
Also, isn't she still chained? I don't remember her breaking the chains in this one.
We didn't see her do
I
it,
missed.
but she clearly has.
I don't imagine
Yeah.
a chain could hold this back.
Exactly.
You're right. You're
No.
right. Usually it tells us when she breaks, but I guess she was probably in the shadows doing it as quietly as she could manage.
Mm.
Well, I do feel bad looking at her. There's no way to get close without being in reach of those claws. We've come this far, but can we trust a creature that until a few short moments ago fully intended to eat us? What an excellent question with an equally excellent answer. No, you should not help her. She's clearly just waiting for you to drop your guard. And beyond that, you do well to remember that she poses a threat to reality itself.
See, now this is why I wish we brought the
Already have a
contrarian.
weapon. She's as vulnerable as she's ever
So
going to
true.
be.
He's funny.
Right, Kiko?
Use it.
What?
Contrarian, that's your favorite, isn't
No, no.
I'm pretty sure contrarian is my favorite.
it? I remembered. Yeah.
He's great. I think Cold
It's
is my
funny
favorite
because
though.
You are about to stab the poor kitty, aren't you?
She's about to try.
well, she
Oh
is a
no, I
threat.
forgot it's a cruelty run.
Yeah.
This part is really fucking sweet and adorable if you do not do this. Approach her, blade held behind your back.
As you draw near, she readies her claws, raising them to strike. Don't flinch. Show her our resolve. If you're going to attack, might I suggest you do so quickly?
One thing I love about this game is that we have conversations options like flinch.
Mm.
Like that's definitely
Yeah.
It's like don't flinch.
That may not be a workout one there.
No, that's not going to achieve what I'm going for today. I also like the segments where it's like, okay, you can finish this. You're wounded, but so is she. What are you going to do? I'm going to die.
Give up. Yeah.
just die.
Mhm. Now we strike her heart.
Violence is still a mercy here. It's still help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Help.
Maybe this is what's best for everyone. I still think leaving would have been best, but we haven't seen what happens after she dies. It could give us some answers. You rush forward, your confidence carrying you with enough speed to avoid her desperate strike. Your blade sinks deep into her chest. So we actually did it. Why does it feel so bad?
Because it is bad.
Always does.
Is it? She wanted to eat us just moments ago. She would have.
Yeah, but
There are
now
worse
she's
things.
sad.
My heart hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, mine too. If you'd seen the other way we can leave, then yeah.
Yeah.
I have not
Okay,
seen the
that-
other way we can leave.
Yeah, I know. It would be worse.
I don't think she's
Yes.
dead just yet.
True,
not
derived.
dead
True, you
yet.
can't.
I don't want to go on the cart.
Luna, do you want to be next?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You don't go
Aren't you,
threatening
Luna?
Luna.
Oh no! Oh no! What have I done?
Oh no,
Love
I
you,
just
Luna.
No, she isn't. As you dig towards her heart, she howls with an earth-shattering shriek. And then
And then
we're at least taking her with us, right? Yes, but not without paying a grave price. She lashes out, tearing you open. Another death, and we've still learned nothing. I knew leaving was the right answer. You should have listened to me. It doesn't matter now. In her final moments, she made sure that there would be no way out for either of them. It's over.
That's shifty.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, Luna. Kara will stop me. And you've seen us in Halo. Kara can kick my ass.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even begin to go about looking for her.
If there's even a her to find anymore. You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Let's just stay still.
Oh, Nevaeh, if I can kill her, I can get you too, Apex pussy or not. Also, Nevaeh calls herself an Apex pussy. She is a Sphinx. Shit, I'm forgetting part of it. Sphinx, leopard Sphinx, but I'm missing part of it, aren't I, Nevaeh? Please describe your theme, if you'd like. Also, Nevaeh streams too, y'all. Check Nevaeh out. Leopard Sphinx. Got it.
It just occurred to me, you're going to be cruel to the voices too, aren't you?
Maybe
We'll see.
depends on what they want.
The narrator's gone.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
I mean, there's not a lot here. This might be it, Skeptic.
It hasn't ended. We're still here.
That's true, though. So is the mirror, which I think I'm supposed to look at.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. That thing reeks of death. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Imagine how afraid he must be. Don't be streaming until you get your computer, you're out of storage, you're gonna nap, but you'll be like, all right, Nevaeh, see you later.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it.
I was gonna say, can we get Alex to read those parts?
Oh, sure.
no
if you want
kidding.
me
I
to.
would love to
Ooh.
hear it in Alex's voice.
Me too.
What an
Second.
amazing idea.
I'll be here till the end of the next route.
Are you sure? Because this took us 3
Well,
hours.
I mean,
Just the
if
one.
y'all take an entire hour, I don't know. I think I'll
Agreed.
be able to stay for a while longer though.
Yay.
Would you like to read this one, Alex?
You are in a place that is